AD of the day here, Jeff here, Commit Don't Quit live stream, and today we're calling it 1 week extended play. Anyways, yeah, week today till Christmas. Can you believe it, everybody? Extended play. I'm going for 2 hours today. I'm not going to be on tomorrow. Joe took the day off as a vacation day. It's our last vacation day of the year. We have Christmas shopping to do. We got to get the kids' stuff done. If we don't, I got to get her stuff too. She's not on. Excuse me. She won't be on for a bit. They went out for like a Christmas lunch today and stuff, the girls at work. So she might not be on till 2. If she's on today, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I came on at 1. I don't think Inspired John usually goes on at 1, but it looks like he's doing a premiere, so it doesn't look like it's his live. Nothing against you, John. I'm not going to be on tomorrow, so I don't usually go on an hour early because I know you're on at this time. But today I'm just doing it because as far as I know, you're just doing a premiere, so I didn't think it was as bad to do it this way. But anyways, that's why I'm on today for an extra hour. So I could be on to 3 or 20 after 3, whatever time. I mean, if this just goes, nobody wants, we might not even make it to 2 o'clock. Anyways, we'll see. Hopefully we can keep this running for a while. But anyways, I'll be quiet. Say, how's everybody doing? Steve, I know you've been here for a while, so I really thank you, my friend. It's good to see you. Like I said, I know everybody that I'm on early, but this is just because, like I said, we're not on tomorrow. That's all. So let's see here. Country Cycle Cam. Hey, you're on early today. Yep, my diabetic life. Hey, switching it up, Jeff. How are you? I'm good. You guys, it's good to see you both. Steve, my diabetic life, Country Cycle Cam. Good to see everybody. So, like I said, the reason I'm doing this today is just won't be on tomorrow, so I thought get an extended play. But hello, I didn't see laugh out loud. I was playing Crazy Train by Ozzy. Oh my gosh, Steve, I so wish that I could play music on here. I wish more than anything I could play music, but I can't. And you know what I was listening to earlier? Steve, other fellas here, Singles. You ever the soundtrack to Singles? I love the 90s. I liked all this. I love the 80s music, the guitar, but I like some of this stuff like with Alice in Chains and Pearl Jam and all those kind of things. Anyways, my CDs are right next to me if you're wondering. I wish I could pan right to it. You could see everything, but CDs and Blu-rays and DVDs and all that stuff, all my entertainment stuff's right next to me. Yeah, 90s, so it's nostalgic. Gosh, wasn't it ever? It's funny, in the time I thought, Pimpin' Zone, how are you? At the time, I thought, I don't like this. This is not what it should be. It should go back to the music from the 80s. But now I look at it, and you know what? That was the last of my favorite kind of music. And Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden. Soundgarden was my first, I think. They started, I was in college in 89, and I think Loud Love, or Loud Love or Louder Than Love by Soundgarden came out. Bought the tape at the time. That was way before anybody was listening to Pearl Jam. Before that grunge kind of hit 89, 90, and then 91. I'd want to say 91, but I'd say it's almost 92 before people really got into a lot of stuff. But anyways, that's what it's at. Different Zone, hey, how are you? Fitz a Bakes. Fitz, it's good to see you, my friend. Different video. Hey, Brody, it's nice to see you. Everybody, the reason I was saying to Steve and Country Cycle Cam and my diabetic life that I'm just on an hour earlier today. That's all. Nothing. Turn from my home, Lacey. How are you? It's good to see you. I just came on an hour early. I'm still going to be on at 2 o'clock. I won't be on tomorrow. That's all it is. I saw it, and I saw it about 12:30, just before I put this up. I saw it. I thought, this may be a good time. I saw Inspired John is doing a premiere, so I don't think he was live at 1 o'clock. So I figured, perfect time. I won't cut into him other than his premiere, but people will watch his premiere and stuff like that. I just figured I wouldn't be cutting into his live show. That's the reason I did this today. And I won't be on tomorrow. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. Alacare, how are you? It's nice to see you. Very nice to see you. Pearl Jam. Yes, Steve. You know what? Back in, was it 93 or 94? No, not 93. 2013 or 2014. I forget. I think it was 2014 because, or 13, I forget now. Anyways, Pearl Jam came to London here. They played, that year they only played 2 shows in North America. They played, London was their first show, and they played here a few times before, but they came to London. the reason they came here, our economy was down the tubes, and I think they were trying to help people. That's you know how they're kind of they have like a certain thing that they want to talk about or promote, like help people and stuff. So, anyways, I think they were trying to. They're not definitely going to boost the economy, but it was just kind of an uplifting thing to come here. So they played here in London, and they played. Um, I think it was Wrigley Field or somewhere in Chicago. I think it was Wrigley Field. They played Chicago, London first, then Chicago a couple of nights later. But it was maybe it was 2013 now. I forget. But yeah, because my wife and I got. I've been with my wife forever now, but we were like years later before we got married. And my aunt and uncle. My aunt's only a few years older than me. She's not that much older. And anyways, my aunt and uncle they called and to get tickets. I remember it was impossible. Everybody was calling in when they went on sale, but they belong to. They've seen them like 15 or 20 times. The two of them. They love Pearl Jam, so they got the pre-sale before they went on sale. So that's how they got tickets, because I knew everybody here in London that nobody could get tickets for Pearl Jam. They were sold out. People from all over the world were trying to get tickets. Anyways, they got them, and they gave them to us for a wedding thing, for a wedding present. They gave us both tickets, and we went out for dinner. We had a great time. Oh my gosh, it was one of the best shows I've ever seen. But yeah, that was a good year. Hope everybody's having a good day. You know me. Looks like Inspired John is premiering now. Exactly, Lisa. I figured he was, and I figured it wasn't a live show. It was just like I don't think it was like a live. But Tara Cope, hey Tara, how are you? Sorry, I can't stay today, but want to stop. Oh, no worries, Tara. This is just usually it's 2 o'clock, Tara. Like but I'm not on tomorrow, so I just going for 2 hours today. That's pretty much all it is. Foulfish, hey, how are you, my friend? It's good to see everybody. Check out Foulfish. Everybody check each other out, but great guitarist, Foulfish. Nice to see it. As Steve Believe, you know that I talk about you all the time, my friend. As Steve Believe, guitars, amazing guitarist, everybody. Gemma Autism, it's fine, it's grace. Hey, how are you? It's nice to see you, Gemma. Manju Shivastava. If I mispronounce that, Manju, my apologies, my friend. I'm going to call you Manju. Hopefully that's okay. This way I don't mess up names. I apologize if I have. But it's very nice to see everybody. Check out Manchu, please. Everybody check each other out. You know, if there's somebody new, like I always say every time, please check the channel out. Leave them a message on one of the videos. That way they can check you out as well. It's always great to grow the community. And like I always should say at the beginning, which I always forget, wife always says, and okay, everybody else says it. There's a red subscribe. Anybody new, because it's a channel. If you've never been here, if you do enjoy it, even if you enjoy it the second or down the road or whatever, if you do like it, hit that subscribe button. The little bell next to it. If you'd like to hit that bell or lick that bell, smash the bell. Like Nomadic Bike, everybody says. Lick that bell. That way, you get notified when we do go live and for videos and stuff. Gemma, I'm good. How about you? Gemma, I'm going live an hour earlier today. I'm not on tomorrow. My wife's off, so we have some Christmas shopping for the kids. So we're gonna pretty much drop my son off. He stays at school tomorrow, and we're gonna be out for about 6 or 7 hours to get all that stuff done. I'm sorry for that. So we'll get it all done before he comes home from school, and they're never the wiser for what they're gonna get for Christmas. Oh yes, everybody. Steve will be getting the kids ready for bed in the next hour or so. I know usually it doesn't happen until for another hour, usually an hour and 20 minutes or so. But anyways, I appreciate everybody for coming. Nipson says, how's celebration going on for Christmas? Pretty good. We're just getting the last things done. Probably tomorrow we'll get the last of the Christmas presents. And luckily Joe's not on here right now. I've got to get her present. I'm terrible. Usually I'm kind of hinting at like, hey, what do you want? What this. But I was terrible a few years ago. I pretty much went in and bought gift certificates. I don't recommend gift certificates. Maybe a gift certificate and a stocking stuffer. But I did everything gift certificates for whatever she wanted, clothes wise, and buying her. It's good to get stuff for the house, but maybe not Christmas time. I bought her like cooking stuff, and that's fine. But she looked at me. I don't want to say she was disappointed, but I think she thought I should have put a little bit more effort into it. So, oh, thanks, Steve. Much appreciated, my friend. Let's see here. Oh, that's right, Gemma. I'm very good. Just uploaded a poem. That's correct. That's right. 7 hours of shopping sounds terrible. All fits. It won't be actually 7 hours, but we have so many things we have to do. Have to take things and send them back to the mail quickly tomorrow. Got when we got this internet hooked up about a week or two ago, whatever it was. We have two old modems, and we have to ship them back. They sent us like a return label, so we have to get it shipped out. We were supposed to do it last week. It never did happen, and anyways, we have to do that first, and then get the shopping started. But should be fun. We'll probably go for lunch, and just kind of spend the day together and do the odds and ends and pick up things for Christmas. So it's not just like in the mall shopping and I say garbage like that, but yeah, like the kids, we got to figure out. She's got everything figured out because I'm useless. I'm not going to say all the guys are, but this one totally useless when it comes to the kids will say stuff and she'll hear it like for months and stuff. Oh, the kids want this. He wants headphones. He wants a microphone. He wants this. She wants this shirt from whatever clothing store. She's ordered stuff online, or she's done this. And my wife will, she keeps her mouth quiet. I say, "What do you want?" Nothing. She doesn't tell me. So I'll try to convince her. I'll try to schmooze her tonight. How's that sound? I'll try to romance her and try to figure out what she wants tonight. That's not gonna work, but yeah, we'll see what happens here. Lovely Lisa Warrior Queen. Hi, it's great to see you. How are you? You in New Zealand? Doing good. How are you in New Zealand? Lovely Lisa Warrior Queen. You're not in New Zealand, are you? Is Nippon Zone or something? Who's from New Zealand? I'm just curious. I know the food lover usually it comes in is from New Zealand, but is there anybody else here from New Zealand? If there is, it's not disrespect. I just can't remember exactly where every single person is. That's all. I'm in Canada, but yeah, if there's someone from New Zealand, I mean, you don't have to tell us, but if you are, let us know. That's amazing. Gosh, Fitz Bakes, probably the best modern rock folks we had. At least I put him up there with Freddie Mercury, even so talented. Oh my gosh, Freddie, yeah. Oh my gosh, I love Freddie Mercury. But, what do we have here for Freddie? I don't know. I still thank everybody. I'm still here. I'm not gone anywhere. But I want to, the greatest hits for. Sorry, just give me 2 seconds, okay? I'm still here. But where was it? One of my favorite Queen, the greatest hits. Bought this years ago. They have a ton of different greatest hits, but I got this as import from England years ago, about 20-some years ago. Queen's greatest hits. It came from England at the time. Oh my gosh, he was my favorite one ever. That's I saw Fitz at Bakes was talking about Freddie Mercury, so me, I have to ramble on and go on about something. So, but yeah, that's absolutely my favorite. I like all the Queen albums, but if I just want to throw something in, hear a bunch of hits, throw that in. Oh, lovely Lisa worried when you thought Steve was. Yeah, Steve's in Italy. Oh, no worries. He doesn't. Steve in no way is gonna think any differently for that. Ask questions, try stuff. Remembering it's sometimes overrated is sometimes overrated. Ask questions, my friend. I love it. How are you, my friend? I'm an hour earlier. We're not going live tomorrow. I'm not going to be around. I'm going to be out all day with my wife, finishing Christmas shopping for the kids and stuff, and for her. So, anyways, I thought I had the time. I'm going to go on an hour earlier today. That's all. And I'm still going to be on. Anybody that comes in at 2 that usually comes in, I'm not going anywhere unless everybody says, "Get out of here, Jeff." Otherwise, I'll still be here if that makes sense. Desmond Donders. Hey, Dave or David, how are you? You know what? I guess I'm kind of stupid here. I don't know if you want to just be called Desmond Donders or Dave or David. I know we were joking around the other day, but you just tell me to be quiet if you want. Is it DR Outdoors or Doctor Outdoors? It's good to see my friend stopping by to say hi and give him a thumbs up. I appreciate it, my friend. I really do. I hope you're having a good day. Drew's food reviews. Hey, how's it going today, my friend? It's nice to see you. Today, I miss anything in the chat? I don't think so. Today, I'm trying to keep caught up. My wife said that I missed a whole bunch of the chat yesterday. I was talking to people and I missed some people coming in. Keg was talking back to me and I missed the whole shooting kabang or whatever you want to call it. And I missed the whole conversation. And I was thinking I should have asked him again what he was talking about, but it was in the chat. I just missed it as usual. So anyways, I got a question for everybody. There's tons of people in here. I mean, we have 12 people, 10 thumbs up. Thank you so much, everybody. So I have questions. I don't do. We're gonna get back to doing um, videos, because all I've been doing for months now is like the odd video here and there, and not doing anything except Monday to Friday and on Sunday just doing lives. I'm going to continue lives. Uh, don't think I'm going to stop that. I love this. This is my favorite. Everybody's like, stop it, Jeff. We don't want to hear you anymore. But I love this. I like getting together with you people and, I have fun. So I'm not going to stop this, but I want to get back to doing some videos on that. I really enjoy doing that now with a camera. I think it'll be a little bit better quality. Not a little, it'll be better quality. So anyways, so last night she's got this laptop she got on the weekend as a Christmas present. So that was one of her gifts and stuff. But anyways, so she's going to do the editing because she sits in front of a computer all day. One of the main reasons in the last little bit she's tired, and it's the holidays. She doesn't want to do this. So I'm not forcing her into anything. I was never forcing her to do this, but she liked doing it. But she's been pretty tired, so she says, with this, I can sit there, I can do everything sitting on the couch, and she loves that. So anyways, she was looking at programs. I was talking to Desmond Saunders. I was talking to a few people yesterday. I can't think of everybody off the top of my head. I think Marty from Down the Rabbit Hole, a few people here. We're talking about like video editing programs, and you brought up Adobe Premiere. Gosh, there was Filmora. Joe's been thinking of Filmora a lot lately. And then there's a fellow, Community Tours Australia, or Community Australia. I think it's Community Tours Australia. Great fellow. He does all his footage seems to be from Melbourne, Australia. I love the guy. He's fantastic. Dave and his wife. I apologize, Dave. I can't think of your wife's name off the top of my head, but great couple in that, and they do wonderful footage all around Melbourne, Australia. This one place when I went to Australia years ago, I'd never been to Melbourne. I said to him one day, Dave, if I ever go back to Australia, I'm going to visit Melbourne because it's beautiful. The footage is incredible. He does 4K, 2.7K. Anyways, I talked to him a while ago just before I get in the camera. Like I said, we haven't put anything together, so I'm not going to try to make out like I've done anything because I haven't. But anyways, he told me about Joe wants to use Filmora. I think that's what she's looking at. But last night she looked into this program. I said, Dave from Australia, the fellow that I enjoy his videos on it. He was telling me that he uses a program called Movavi, Movavi, I think it is, and she really enjoyed it. But so it's funny, they say it's usually it's for like. I was looking at this guy. He does this GoPro stuff. I'm way back in chat, everybody, so I'm sorry. So there's this guy that I watch. He's from Bali, Pascal something, but he does amazing footage for the GoPros. And I was talking to him, and he says what he uses is a program called Final Cut Pro X or Final. Sorry for that, everybody. Final Cut Pro 10 or X or something. I think it's an Apple program, but you can get it for Windows. It's incredible. It's a ton of money only. Anyways, she'd like to get that, but you got to pay by the month, and it's ridiculous. And it's not like you just pay for the program and then you get it at the end of the year, like a one-time payment. It's like you have to pay so much every month. She says, I don't really want to go down that route. So she looked at Movavi, and it's funny. She closed. She was going to download it, and then she realized. She says, I'll try to download it, see how much it's going to cost, and they give her a set price. She goes, maybe not today. I'll look at it. So she closed it, and then it's funny. All these programs, they offer you the program. Then when you go to close it out, oh, wait a second, we'll give you 40 or 50% off. So then it went down. She says, well, I still want to look in the Filmora and a few other things, so I'll just close it. But you know how it is. That's the way they're going to get you. They're going to get you one way or the other to buy it, but they give you the reduce when you close it out. So she's going to check Filmora out too. But I think Irvin, the paid tourist, was talking about Filmora or something. That if you use it free, they give you that watermark. So she doesn't want any watermarks. So she's, I think, looking at either Filmora or Movavi, but we don't know yet. Anyways, everybody's like, Jeff, stop talking. Okay, so I better get back into the chat. I'm probably now about 45 minutes behind in the chat, everybody. Everybody's just talking anyways. Oh, Drew Food Reviews. I had the exact CD. I do too. Well, yeah, you saw it. So I have that one, and then there's a Classic Queen 2 or something. It's like a greenish tinge or something. It's the second one they put out years later. It's good too. It's got like One Vision and all their like later songs, and that's fantastic too. I love that. But if you want like Killer Queen, Fat Bottom Girls, all their old Somebody Love, all Killer Queen. I think I said Killer Queen. All the original stuff from Queen. you go back to that British greatest hits, and it's just fantastic. Not that the other ones aren't; they are. But anyways. Oh yes, Kim, we went to see the weekend. Bohemian Rhapsody came out. Still, our by far our favorite movie of the year. I hope he wins. I really do. We saw my daughter liked that Star is Born with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. I like the two of them. I just wasn't as big a fan of that, but I really hope. I'm afraid that they're the big stars, so they're probably going to when what's it called comes out. But I think that Rami Malek, I think that's his name, is it Rami Malek, the fellow that played Fred, he has him down right from the get go when he walks out on the stage. You forget that you're watching a movie. You think you're just watching him on the screen. But yeah, no, Bohemian Rhapsody, like Gemma says, if somebody hasn't seen it, definitely recommend it. I'm sure Gemma would recommend it to anybody. You haven't seen it, you want to see a great movie. It's a great movie. It doesn't matter music or whatever. Fantastic movie. They've done a fantastic job with it. Desmond's daughters call me anything, just not late for dinner. I answer to both these days. Oh gosh, sorry about this, everybody. That I'm so far behind. Ask questions. Be right back. Okay, life on the trail. How you doing? I'm so far behind now, everybody. I apologize. You know me, get rambling about one thing, and I guess it's good. You can all talk amongst yourself. You don't even have to listen to me. You're probably like, if we could just get a mute to get that guy that's on screen to be quiet, we could all talk. Everything's good. You probably just play your music in the background. You never have to listen to me. Just turn the volume down, read the chat. You'd be all good. It was just good to see everybody. So from my home, I wish I was more interested in editing. I do too, Lacey. But the thing is, Joe right now uses a program called Hit Films, and she says that's so detailed. She said there's so much involved in it. And looking at Fillmore and looking at this Movavi, she says she's really interested. She says that she had to get that down, and she still hasn't. But she says there's so many things, like if you want to edit this and edit this, you have to do it everything individually. It doesn't, there's not pre-populated things, or there's not things that you can do. But in these other ones, it's not so much like that. You're not having to search for everything to do this. They have options like effects that are there, and you can just pre-populate them, like when Fillmore and Movavi or other one, she said. So she says that's probably going to be best for us, because when she does learn it, she'll be able to teach me a little easier, because she says the hit film is pretty detailed, and she says if she was to buy that, even it would open up a totally different can of worms. So she says it's pretty detailed, so that's why she's looking at those other ones. Neil Blake Gaming, how you doing, my friend? It's nice to see you. Let's see here. Yes, Lacey, I do too. And like I said, as I can say, at the very beginning I started, but it was very basic. It was pretty much just when I had like 2 clips, I could clip those together. I could do that. But when she started like transitioning things, and the transitioning with some of the other programs, I guess, is a little bit more amazing, or it's a little bit more user friendly. So that's why she says it would be good for us to get the other one. Not trying to promote it, it's just better for us one of these other programs. But Hit Film, she says it's too complicated. It's pretty detailed, she says. But Hit Films has absolutely everything. If you want to be like professional, whatever, Hit Films has it. It's like, I think she thinks at this point, some of the best ones would be that DaVinci and Final Cut. But she says they're very detailed. Fitz a big. Did he ask a question and miss it, or did he get off tangent? Fitz, I got off tangent. You know me. But yes, you know me. I'm way behind. I see a lot of people in here, so let me see. I gotta get. I've missed a ton of things here. Okay, I think I'm down to kids home, so I can't hear very well. Holler loud for me. Okay, Lacey. How my editing style is try to and cut out most with the fingers and put the clips together so they kind of make sense and hope for the best. Well, you're better than I am, Fitz. My wife is the one that does it, so. Desmond's daughters. Let me see here. Just download a video editor called OpenShot to try to let you know. Okay, that sounds awesome. Kills, hey there, Bob. How are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm early today, Bob. Today I'm not going to be on tomorrow. That's the reason that I'm on early today. Joe took the tomorrow off as like her last vacation day of the year. She had to use it or lose it, and they said, well, you can take a day off. She knew about it like a month ago, But yeah, you take it off the week before Christmas, just Christmas. The other two girls she works with, they'd taken Thursday and Friday off next week, so she couldn't take those days off, and she said, "Well, I still want to use it, so let's take Wednesday off. We'll spend the day getting the last of the Christmas shopping." Anyways, I'm so sorry, everybody. Gil says, Bob, how was the movie? How was Bumblebee? If you did, you were talking about going to see it. How was it? Lacey says, I use iMovie. It's super simple for me. Oh. Yeah, my diabetic life, that's what Joe's looking into. She's going to figure it out one way or the other tonight. She's going either with Fillmore or this Movavi. I think she's hinting at Fillmore because that's the way she was headed. And you know what? Definitely the main reason Fillmore is a friend Bob here. Gil Skills, he's definitely talked a lot about it. So I think I'll probably be talking more about it, Bob, in the future. But I think that's where she's headed. She's looking at an editing program. I think she's going to figure it out tonight. Dad's Den reviews. Hey, my internet is hit and miss right now, so I disappear. I apologize. Oh, no worries. It's good to see you. I'm so sorry that I'm so far behind, my friend. My diabetic life, my editor I use now for my cycling channel is all manual, so no automated stuff. You got to really put in the work to get effects. That's what I hear. Ask questions, try self. Final Cut is an Apple fan default response. Okay, if you have a Mac and lack money for Adobe subscription, simple edits Adobe Rush, but you need Premiere for things like 4x clips. Yeah, I see the Final Cut, like you said, for Apple, but they do have one for Windows, but it's a ridiculous amount of money. So I think we unfortunately won't be looking at that, unfortunately. But just hey, Judy Ann, how are you? It's nice to see you. It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm way behind, aren't I, everybody? Let me try to get caught up. Priscilla Nella, hey, how are you? It's good to see you. I hope I'm starting to get, Eric, how you doing? Modern Day Family Man, it's nice to see you. I'm going to head out, Fits and Bakes. I'm sorry, my friend. I apologize. Be back in an hour. So, okay, well, I'll still be here at 2 o'clock in the next half hour. I'm just getting everybody warmed up. 2 o'clock, all of a sudden it goes, but yeah, I'll still be here. This is just because I won't be here tomorrow. So I'm still here for at least another hour and a half, at least to 3 o'clock. So at one point I might become oh yes, and I do have something to say. Any of the moderators, no people here in the chat. There's nobody that I'm concerned about here. But at any point, if something comes up, can you nail it right away? Grab it for me. What I'm trying to say is if anybody comes in and starts not spamming, but starts coming through and hitting stuff up, please get it for me. I appreciate it. The reason is I was on a live last night and a fella said that he was doing his last live. I'm not going to talk about his channel because I don't want to. Super nice guy, but he's been bombarded with trolls, and I'm not talking about trolls, that's for sure. But he was bombarded, and they've got it's actually pretty threatening towards him. And when we went in and started talking, they're actually making up different channels and going around on other channels as him. But I mean, they were doing it while he was live, and he was on forever. But everybody that came in his chat, they started bombarding, like sending. They did to me, but I grabbed them before anything got out of hand. But they weren't rude to me, but to everybody else in the chat, they were ignorant and stuff like that. And they were filthy ignorant on his channel. So if you do see it, I mean, I know anybody here would, but if you see it, I'd appreciate it. Sometimes like you've seen me, I've been back in the chat. I don't think we're gonna get them. But I don't want to say it, and just in case. But I think I know what's going on for him, and I hope things improve for him. Anyways, as I said, I won't talk about it more. Oh, Modern Day Family Man, Eric says, I was using iMovie for years. I just started using Final Cut Pro. Yeah, Eric, it looks amazing. This fella that does reviews in Bali, but the GoPro, that's what he uses, and he swears up by it, but he's so bloody detailed, this fella. It makes no sense to me, so I don't think I could use it. That's for sure. It'd be too complicated for myself. My wife now, she's a different story. Priscilla, no. Did you get your Christmas shopping done? No. That's why I'm not. Who's Scrub? How you doing, my friend? Like a trolling flash mob. Yeah, Priscilla, no. That's why I'm not on tomorrow. That's why I'm on an hour earlier today. Gonna be on till 2, and then at 2 back on. I'm not actually gonna leave. I'm still gonna be on until 3 o'clock. I just did this today for 2 hours just because. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on tomorrow, and Joe took the day off so we could finish up Christmas shopping. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm on the tail end of it now. I'm glad to hear that, Eric. I'm sorry that you're not feeling the best. I hear a lot of people have come down with a few things recently, but I imagine the weather and kids from school and stuff like that. And very sure. See, Moose Scrapper, I was watching your latest video, you know, when you took everything to the scrap hall and stuff like that. I I feel for you, my friend. You did a great job in the video. You really did. Cool Outdoors. Um, you you had a ton of stuff. I mean, I can't tell you exactly how much stuff. You said it was, well, was it over a ton and stuff like that? But they only gave you so much. Um, I feel for you, my friend. I wish you were able to get more for it. That's for sure. Olin Ash, how you doing? It's nice to see you. Cool Outdoors, nice to see you. Um, let's see here. I'll leave that one alone because I'm not sure what that is. So Cole Outdoors says, I just finished my short live. I'm still Cole Outdoors. I'm still something in my voice, so it's just hard to stay online. Oh, I understand, Cole Outdoors. Just if you're talking to me, yeah, we'll do a Christmas video. Hopefully, my brother's coming from Illinois, so I don't know if he's going to even want to be in that. I don't know if my brother really wants to have anything to do with it. So if we do, we may get a minute, we may not. Hopefully we do, but hopefully on Christmas Day we'll get a few things, and Jill try to get things together for closer to the end of the week so we can put something up. Miss Crapper, nah, it happens. Just glad to have it out of my truck. I imagine you're, but yeah, a ton of stuff there. My gosh, the truck look at so darn loaded down, my friend. Elker TV, good morning, my wonderful family. How's everybody doing? Well, you know what? Everybody seems to be doing so far so good. I mean, it's Tuesday, it's not Monday anymore, so a couple more days is the weekend, and then you know, holidays I imagine start for a lot of people. I don't know anybody. Does anybody here have to work Monday, the day before Christmas Eve? And that my wife was lucky about a month ago. CEO of the company. Usually they have to work, you know, Christmas Eve. They get off maybe a couple hours early, but they gave I guess he doesn't want to work, so he gave the whole company a day off. So it's kind of nice to have, you know, the weekend, and Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is Boxing Day off, so take a kind of an extended holiday. I think a lot of places are doing it, but not everywhere, I imagine. Hey, Renee D Guitar Suite, how you doing? You know what? You did a great version of cover today. If you check out Renee D Guitar Suite, just put a cover video up. My time would have been morning, Renee. I imagine different afternoon probably for you, but a few hours earlier, and he put a new one up, a cover of Highway to Hell by AC/DC. You should check it out. Did a great job. Sorry about that. Oh, Joe, how you doing? I was going to say, how you doing, my friend? It's my wife, everybody. Jojo, it's good to see you, sweetheart. As you can see, came on at 1 o'clock today. I was telling everybody, sweetheart, you didn't know I was doing this. The reason I did it is usually I go on at 2. We're not going to be on at all tomorrow, so I thought, you know what, we'll go for 2 hours today. So be on until 2, and then at 2 to 3. So I'm never going to stop. I'll keep going. And I was telling everybody, Joe, if anybody notices anything inappropriate on here, just to snag it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see here. So I imagine like Dad's Den reviews and Modern Day Family. Man, do you fellas, have you guys been doing checking that Min Dad and Nim have put up videos recently on, I don't know what that it's some kind of, it's not camera, but it's an attachment to your camera. It makes it like the stabilization that's oh gosh, I can't think what it's called. Maybe somebody in the chat can give me a hand with it. Joe, do you know what that program Min Dad and Dad's Day review no, not Dad's Day reviews. Min Dad and Min were putting up reviews on this. It's that extended piece that you attach to your like to your phone or something like that. It gives like a stabilization. It's something, it starts with a D, but I can't remember the exact name for it. Yeah, Cole Outdoors. Renee did a great version of AC/DC, didn't he? Judy Ann, I'm sorry that that you've not been feeling. No worries, my friend. You don't ever have to with me ever. I'm here or there. Sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm there. I try to be as much as possible. but nobody can be everywhere all the time. But you're more than welcome here anytime, my friend. You don't have to ever apologize. That's it, Joe. DJI Osmo. That's it. That's what I was asking. Hey, Fire Kicks Reacts. Hey, buddy, how are you? Fire Kicks. Joe saw you on. You must have been on the wall of or the call out thing on Pusa last night. Is that right? She caught just like the tail end of when your channel got, I guess, shouted out, my friend. Um, hey, Mike, WTF, Mike Albright. Hey, my friend, how are you? It's good to see you, Mike. Oh, no, shit says I'm lucky the boss. I'm the boss, so I won't be working that day. That's great. That is awesome. Yeah, my wife is super happy about that. She is super happy about that. Steve, I like Mike's new name too. It was just Mike Albright, but put the WTF Mike Albright on it, and I love it. He said he did it for his family and stuff. So, oh, Fire Kicks Reacts. It went well. You know what? One of the best birthdays I've ever had, my friend. I got to spend the day with my wife, Joe, and she's in here, Jojo, and no, we had a blast. We went out for lunch, didn't we? Or no, we went out for dinner that day, and we had a great time together. I love spending the time with my wife. You know, I don't know. You know, some people I guess get married and then things dwindle down, but I don't ever feel that'll never be the case for my wife and I. Ask question says, are you talking about a gimbal with stabilizing gyro? I think or gyro or I think so. Ask questions. This is that DJ whatever Joe was putting in the. Yes, modern day family man Eric Mindad did an intro on the DJI Pocket. Is that what you're talking about? Yes, that's it. And I see these. I didn't know a thing about it until I saw these two fellas putting ones out on. They're just like a small little device, aren't they? And you attach it to your phone or something like that. I remember Mindad goes, not for the Android, just for. But I loved it. It looked pretty interesting. Godspeed Super Beast. Hey, how are you, my friend? Nomadic Bike. Hey, Bill. It's good to see you. Real Canadian. Oh, hey, Real Canadian Lunker Hunter. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm guessing not. Oh gosh, Real Canadian Lunker Hunter. I'll be live the rest of the week, just not tomorrow. My wife took the day off. We're gonna get Christmas shopping done, so I won't be live tomorrow. It's the only reason I'm on for 2 hours today. I thought, you know what, since I'm not on tomorrow, we'll just extend, and that's why I called it 7 day. I call it 7 days or some extended play or something. Just an extended show today. That's all it is. Belker TV, I agree with you 100%. Ask questions, try stuff. DJI Pocket is a 3-axis gimbal camera mount for stabilization using, is it gyro reaction wheels? Oh, okay. Ask questions. Unfortunately, you went right over my head, but whatever you say, I will agree with. But yeah, it looks very interesting. It's just this little tiny little device. It looks amazing for what it is. Real Canadian Lunker Hunter, good deal. Fantastic. You know what? It's Tuesday. It's not Monday anymore. So you know what? Actually, yesterday was a pretty good day. I'm just gonna take a sip of coffee here. Steve first. Oh, Steve, you're still here. Okay, I didn't know if you know. Yeah, you're probably not getting the kids ready for a bit, are you? Oh, Fire Kicks Reacts. Hey, I got an iPhone XR yesterday, and this phone is great. Oh, that's awesome. Fire Kicks Reacts. I'm not going to try to make out like I know what that is. I know what an iPhone is, but I'm not up on my technology when it comes. You know, I know a few things, but if that's I don't know what it is exactly. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I know the iPhone, but XR, is that like the latest version? I don't know, unfortunately. But whatever it is, I'm happy for you, my friend. I really am. That is awesome. Yeah, oh yeah. And he said, and this phone is great. That's amazing. Good. And Drew Food Review says, I just got an iPhone XRC too. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, okay. Sorry, Canadian Lunker Hunter. No, I meant WTF. Renee bought wine for Christmas. That's awesome. That's awesome. WTF, Mike Albright, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Have you seen that, Mike? That's a good movie. That has what's her name from Saturday Night Live. That was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Joe got it on the box. I haven't. I've watched it once, but I think it's a guy thing. I liked it myself. I really did enjoy that movie. It was a good one. Oh yeah, that's right, Steve. I keep forgetting. You know, we're pretty much a whole hour behind everything, aren't we today? So yeah, you're not quite getting to that point where you can settle down, my friend. Oh gosh. Where are we here? So I have a question. I think I might have asked Judy Ann from Just Eight one time. Well, I didn't ask her. She told me that's what it was. Uh, you told me about some Amazon program one time, Judy Ann. I wrote it down. I've lost the darn paper about some thing you must have researched on Amazon and that. I don't know if it's to do work through Amazon or whatever, or on YouTube. Uh, Faith and Fallen, how are you? It's good to see you. Um, so, Judy Ann or anybody else here, anybody know? I've never done. You know, and I see a lot of people like, you know, it must be. I don't think you just go to a channel and look to see about like, you know, and if you want to do like a review on something, is there anything that you can look at? I'm just curious. Nobody else to tell me anything. Is there sites to look at, like, you know, if you want to, you know, they say not free stuff, but if I get stuff to review, I'm just curious. Doesn't mean I'll do it because you know me. I don't know if that's even an option for me. But I'm just curious if there's sites out there because I've tried to look up, but everything I keep looking up is like 2, 3 years old, so it's a little outdated. But I tried to research it on YouTube. I just didn't have the best of luck. But I think you might have talked about that's it, Jeannie Ann. It's called Amazon MTurk. Okay, let me write it down. I wrote it down, Jeannie Ann, and I just misplaced it. Amazon MTurk. Okay, I'm not going to forget it this time, Judy Ann. I just curious. Like it'd be kind of interesting. I saw some fella says, "Oh, you know, you can't get anything to do unless somebody sends you stuff." I was in my head. I thought, well, that makes sense. But I mean, it couldn't hurt to ask. But you know, I have no idea myself, so that's why I thought I'd ask. Steve says, we've been getting so much stuff from Amazon in the last year. Sometimes I'm embarrassed because of the amount of things we used to buy. Gosh, Steve, I I used to buy like all my music the last couple of years through Amazon. So we ended up getting one of those, the Amazon Prime in that, and you get a little bit of a discount. I don't know really what I think of Amazon Prime, and because you know how Netflix, they have the movie channels and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, Amazon Prime, you know, it's an extra service or something. You pay a little bit extra, or whatever. It's not that much, but supposedly it's expedited a few days and that to get your stuff. So that was fine. But I checked the Amazon Prime, like, you know, the streaming site, and it's probably improved in the last year. But when we had it a year ago, I still enjoyed Netflix a little bit better because I didn't find that the streaming program, it didn't have a lot of updated programs yet. There's a few. I think Jack Ryan's on Amazon Prime, and that I wouldn't mind watching that series. But there's I didn't at the time when we had it. It didn't have as much updated material on it. You know, Canadian Lumber Hunter. Wait a second. Give me a second. I just want to check something. Don't think that's. No, I don't think that's who I was thinking it is. Okay. Lynn Studio. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you. Thank you very much for coming. Yeah, we use Amazon Prime too. Oh, okay. Oh, shh, people trying to sleep. Okay, Kay. I'll be quiet, quiet, quiet. Okay, you know what? Your latest one on the challenge from Dawn and that from Seven is Enough did fantastic. I think Joe and I might try to put something together tonight quickly and put it up. But you did a great job, my friend. You really did a good job. Everybody should check out Big Keg. He did like a challenge. It was from Dawn from Seven's Enough. She challenged Keg and myself, and of course, you know, Keg beat me to it. I thought we were gonna get it done on the weekend. We never did. So hopefully tonight we'll try to. I think it'll probably take us about, you know, it won't take us. You did a lot more. You did like editing to a Keg. We'll just probably put the camera up and do something quickly in that for it. But you did a great job, my friend. Just eight says MTurk is with Amazon and it's meant to be done by humans only. It's like checking out listings for spelling errors and data suck. Ah, okay, Judy Ann, I got you. I understand. I still want to take a look at it. I do. Ask questions prime is so prime. I love it. Morning, Keg. It's good to see you, Big Keg. How are you, bud? So, Skills, Bob, you never said, did you go see Bumblebee last night? How was it? If you did see it, how was it last night? Because you said you were talking about going to see a early showing to it. Yeah, Keg, did you get a coffee? I started much earlier today, Keg, than usual. I started an hour. I've been on for about 45 minutes now. I'm going to go for 2 hours today, mate, just because I won't be on tomorrow. That's all. We're going Christmas shopping. Joe's off, so we'll get a few things done, and we just won't be here tomorrow. So I thought instead of tomorrow, I'll just 2 hours today. Faith and Fall, it's good to see you. Joy, it's good to see you. Hooroo. Oh, gosh, I love it. Oh, Bob, it was it good? Good. It's a must see. What does it come out this weekend? I guess does it? I imagine it must come out Friday or Thursday night or Friday night for the Christmas holidays. I imagine. But I know you did get to see an advanced screening of it, so that's awesome. It looks good. Is John Cena good in it? If the Fallen says I can't wait. That. Oh, Random Lady 1989. Hey Vicky, how are you? It's good to see you. Coffee and Kids wake me up this Friday. Oh, okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'd like to see it. I don't know if we'll unfortunately get to see anything over Christmas. Ethan's been going on. We have an arena just down the block from us, and when I take my wife to work every day, the arena has roller skating, and roller skating's come back, and so he's like, Dad, maybe over the Christmas holidays you can take Jenna and I to roller skate. We went a year or two ago and hadn't roller skated in years, but maybe we'll see about getting him out. The Party House Project. Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. Skills. John Cena's is decent in it. Oh gosh, I love it. Joy Stewart. Joy, it's good to see you, my friend. It really is nice to see you. I don't know how am I going to do 2 hours today. Let's see. We're almost an hour in, so I might get a glass of water after this, but I got a little bit of the brown stuff. I got a little bit of coffee here. Bob, this is for you. Hazelnut, Bob. Hazelnut stuff. Do you like French vanilla or Irish cream or something, Bob? I think you were saying something like that. Skills. Pepsi. You got that right, Bob. You got that right. Bob, I'm 48 minutes in, and I still have an hour and 12 minutes to go. Oh, gosh, yeah. I'm just trying to get 2 hours today just because I won't be on tomorrow. That's all. Oh, yeah. Bob says French vanilla guy. Yeah, I like it, too. And the French vanilla for this one is good. There's another one Joe used to get, the French vanilla. Oh, you wouldn't want the French vanilla. But for that one, I forget what the company's called. Whatever that one is, French vanilla is delicious with it. Marie, the Purchase, how you doing? It's good to see you. Yeah, early today. Doing 2 hours today, Marie, just because won't be on tomorrow at all because Joe took the day off and we're getting the final Christmas shopping done for the kids. So right when we drop Ethan off, we are going to dart towards the stores and try to get everything finished up tomorrow. Let's see here. Yes, ask questions. You got that right, my friend. I drink coffee, and I'm only really supposed to have a cup a day. But lately, I've been having 2 cups, and I don't put sugar. I'm not supposed to use sugar at all. Well, I mean, that stuff has enough of it. I'm not gonna lie to you and say, oh, that's sugar free. It's not. So using that I'm bypassing the sugar, but I'm still using it. It's flavored cream. That's all it is. Yeah, Julianne, take care, okay, my friend. We'll see you later. Joe, I love it. I love it. Didn't Cake do a fantastic job? He did a fantastic job with the challenge, but he also did a fantastic job. I don't care what he says about Christmas. If you get to check Big Keg is one of his latest videos that everybody, he talks about Christmas past and that with his family and stuff. You should take a look at it. You want to see the softer side of Keg, and that's meant to have everybody watch Keg because it's fantastic. You did a great job, and that character you did in last night's challenge, I honestly swear you need to do him in a video. That is brilliant. Joe, I just said the word brilliant. Okay. Anyways, I think that'd be pretty funny, Keg, because it was hilarious in the video. You know what? Okay, you've just went right through the roof with your stuff. You're every time you're just getting better and better as you film and as you put stuff together. You're getting. I mean, it was always hilarious. I always loved it, but you're getting better and better. I mean, I'm no whatever. I'm just somebody that watches, but I love it, my friend. I really do. Gosh, where are we? Yeah, JoJo gave me a day off. That's hilarious, Marie. No, just we're trying to get the Christmas shopping done. She had one vacation day left, and she had to use it before the end of the year. So about a month or so ago, she was able to book that day off. She would have liked to use it next week, but the two girls she works with, well, they're just there's only a couple of girls in the office, so they're each using a day or something next week. So she wasn't able to do it next week, so she's able to do it this week, and it perfect. Worked out perfect, and it'll be great to spend the day with her. That's always my best time, having the time together. I mean, we love it as a family, but it's always I love it when it's just her and I too. Oh, Joe, yes, the cap. I'm not going to go on any further, but yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay, you've done a fantastic job, my friend. So, how's everybody else's day doing? Anybody have anything exciting they're doing? Oh, Faith in the Fallen. I haven't even started my shopping yet. I'll tell you, I haven't done it either. And now Joe, she's got. I imagine she's got quite a bit of the kid stuff done. She does it. She does it here and there and gets it piled up, and it's hidden away so the kids don't see it. But Gail Skills Pizza Level, doing well, my friend. Oh gosh, yeah, pizza. I'm trying my best, Bob. I really am. But there's nothing wrong with pizza, is there, my friend? There's nothing wrong with pizza. I wish I had. If this had been Google Hangouts, I know who would be making a call to, my friend. But yeah, no pizza. It's funny. I had pizza for lunch. We had pizza the other night. Was it last night? We had pizza. Yeah, we had pizza last night. So, but yeah, pizza, Bob, pizza. And Jojo says he's excited today, but wait until you hear the complaint on Thursday. Stories the week before Christmas are a mess. Oh yeah, no, I know, Joe, but at least I'll get some ideas from Joe as well. What everybody wants is that. Richard Marie says we're shopping tomorrow too. May bump into you and grab a coffee. Oh gosh, Marie, you may. And then if Martin or Kagan built that doghouse, by the end of the day, I'm sure I'll be in the doghouse. Nope. Oh gosh. Yeah, meet at the cafe at 2 o'clock tomorrow, Marie. That's what Joe's saying. Steve, yeah, 2 a.m. Yeah, 2 a.m. Steve. Save your seat. Well, you know what? If you haven't checked out the Purcher's latest video, she does a great collaboration. It was last week, and that her and a fellow named Chris D. Price. You should check out. They both did. They collaborated together, and it was absolutely hilarious. So if you get a chance, go over to the Purcher's channel and check it. I think it's from last week, but it's a collaboration that her and Chris D. Price did together. It's drop dead funny. You should watch it. She's got a version on her channel, and Christy Price has a version on his channel. But it's absolutely hilarious. You should check it out, everybody. Gil Skills, it's okay. I don't like the mornings either. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Bob, I wasn't asked Joe. I wasn't very happy person this morning. Everything Ethan said, it was going in one ear and it wasn't coming out the other. It was just sticking in there. I'm like, he dropped off to school. He's that little kid in the morning. Kids are all excited in the morning. You can't say anything to them, but I'm not a morning person. I'm in no, okay, I don't know how you do it at like 5 in the morning. Come on and listen to us. I'm in no way a morning person. I need so much coffee. I need like 4 or 5 hours to wake up. And this morning, it was no different. He was talking a mile a minute. And I thought, oh my gosh. But you know, he's just a kid. But Joe says he gets it from me. She says you're the same way. She says sometimes I listen to you, and it's like, oh my gosh, would he stop? So, anyways, he gets it naturally. His question, oh yes, you don't, you the coffee thing. I don't understand this thing people drink. Sure, adding coconut flavoring helps, but it's still dirt in water. Dakota coffee taster, maybe this is how coffee's supposed to taste, like dirt in water. Well, you know, I can't drink just straight out black coffee. I need some kind of flavoring in it. If I don't have that, it's not coffee to me. It's like you said, it's dirt in water. But I do know. Ray, he lies. Just watch mine. Oh, I watched them both, Ray. I love them. When he shows up and the look on your face. Oh, everybody check those videos out. They're absolutely hilarious. They are hilarious. Sakuna Swana channel. How are you? It's nice to see you. Very good to see you. Thank you very much for coming. Everybody check each other out. Joe says, Jeff, who says big kegs listening? No, probably not. He's probably got his earmuffs on right now. Earmuffs and shades. He's like sleeping like this, like with this idiot. Shut up. Faith and follow. My son is the same way, and he gets it. And he gets it from me too, Jeff. Oh my gosh. You know what? I love him, but I can't say anything. My wife says, "What's wrong with you? You can't say two words." So what are you talking about? She says, "He's exactly like you. He's little Jeff." And I mean, literally, he's a little Jeff. He literally acts and talks just like me. He'll say his colloquialisms and that everything he does is pretty much me verbatim. It's just like it's almost like watching like the mini me, but it's exactly doing that. But it's cute, and I mean, you know, it's great to see light through their eyes and stuff, and watch it all over again because you know it doesn't seem that many years ago that you know we were that age ourselves. But you know, really, it has been a long time. But it feels just like yesterday. But I'm watching the whole cycle all over again, and you know, I remember going through this, and then they're going through the same thing, just like everybody else has got kids. Oh my gosh, Keg, you're outside. What is it? Oh yeah, it's not even 5 o'clock in the morning yet, Keg. It's only a couple minutes to 5. Hey Howie, how are you? It's good. Faith and Fallen, very true, exactly. Food Forest Permaculture. Howie, how you doing? Hiding in the house from the rain so heavy. Oh, is it? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What time is it there? You're what? 3 hours behind us right now? Is it about 11? Almost 11 o'clock in the morning? Is it 2 or 3? I'm pretty sure out there is 3, but I know certain places out there are 2. But yeah, Gill Skills and it's summer there, Jeff. That's true. It is. Oh my gosh. You know, when I see them in you know not the what do you call those shirts over here? They call them. I won't say what they call them. The sleeveless shirts and stuff. I think, oh man, it must just be. I always wonder. Okay, is it like that all year long, or how much does it drop when you do actually get like a cooler weather? I know it might actually technically be winter there, but when you get like cold winter, or what we would classify winter in our summer, when it gets cooler, what's the temperature get down to there? I'm just curious. Oh, for forest permaculture, how he says 11 a.m. Okay, that's what I thought. Hot cup of tea is my best friend. Gotcha. Turtle Creativity. Hey, how are you? It's nice to see you. You know, if I've missed anybody in the chat, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I notice a lot of times I ramble on, like you know, Fitz knows that I ramble, but as if nobody else here does. But yeah, I ramble on a lot. I mean, well, I'm just. This would be me if you're sitting talking to me in person. You know, I'd be the guy sitting off in the corner talking to myself because it's like, let him rant. Don't listen to him. Just pretend you're listening to him. But how he says it's raining cats and dogs. Yikes! It's beautiful here today. The sun's out. I love these days. I really I should have been out a little bit more. My wife. Oh, Joe, did you give? I won't say anything further. But Joe, did you give the girls the Christmas present? Just you don't have to say what it is. Just let me know. Cake says the lowest I've had here where I am is 5 degrees Celsius. So it's not too bad, Cake. Then I think this morning it was about 2 Celsius, but it was nice. It's beautiful, nice crisp morning. Went out to the car. I had my coat open. I thought, oh, that's a beautiful day here, Cake, because it's usually minus something, so it's not. But yeah, right now, you know, winter. You wouldn't know it like in a week. It's going to be winter here because the sun's out. Just beautiful, beautiful day. Too nice to be inside. Everybody's like, okay, go outside. Yeah. Okay, yes, questions. I understand it's now minutes o'clock and time to make things happen. Need to figure out getting a stockpile of videos made. Buddy, have a good one. I really appreciate you dropping in. I really do. And have yourself a Dr. Pepper, okay? My friend, thank you again for coming. I really do appreciate it. You have to hear me ramble, so much appreciated. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I know, people have listened to me for an hour, so I appreciate it. I'm still on for another hour, so let me take a sip, but I appreciate it, my friend. Have a good one, okay? Joe says, it's beautiful here today. Yes, I did them their blankets. They both, oh, good, good, good. I just didn't want to say anything, Joe, just in case one of them might have been watching or listening. It doesn't hurt to say that you got the present there, but I didn't want to say anything about what it was. Dustin's Donders, we had 10 degrees here today, getting colder again tomorrow. I'm not actually sure what the temperature is right now. Give me 2 seconds and I will find out. I have to turn the internet back on. I turn it off on the phone just so it doesn't mess things up. Keg says it's 18 degrees Celsius at the moment. Well, yeah, I guess it's what, 5 in the morning, so it's going to heat up. How hot's it been getting, Keg, there? Like right now. Let's see here. So it was. Oh, it's 0 right now, everybody. 0 degrees Celsius, so it's 32 degrees. It's yeah, 0 is 32, so it's 32 right now. Oh, Steve, it's 0 here as well. Yeah, I'm just looking. I better turn this off. I turned the wireless back on. Let me turn that off. There, everything's back off. But yeah, no, it's 0 here as well, Steve. So we're running the same weather right now. Hey, John, how are you? Amstad, say hi to Amstad, everybody. It's good to see you, John. Hope you're having a good day. I don't know if you're at work still, but it's nice to see you, my friend. Really good to see you. Everybody say hi to Amstad. Nice to see you. John, I'm doing a 2-hour special today. I'm sure people aren't calling it special, but I'm doing a 2-hour show. Usually I go on at 2 o'clock like I do every day, but today I went on at 1 because we're going out Christmas shopping tomorrow. Joe took the day off, so we're getting all the kids just finishing up the Christmas shopping for the kids. Thanks, Keg. Smash the like button. Thanks a lot, Keg. I appreciate it, my friend. But yeah, we're just finishing up the Christmas shopping, and Joe and I had the day together and get a few things done. But we just won't be on tomorrow, so I thought since I'm not on tomorrow, it's kind of nice to have that. Just get an extra hour. Let's see here. Yeah, ask questions, try stuff. Take care, my friend. Thanks so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I really do. I don't like winter. I don't either, Steve. Not much we can do about it, is there? But you know what? If you stop and think about it, what, a couple more months, we're almost into January. And what do you have? January, February. I always say that to Jill. January, February is the worst weather we're going to ever get here. Then after that, it's smooth sailing into March usually. Usually by about the last week of February, you still could be getting cool weather. January it starts, but February we find here is the coldest bloody month of the year. That's when you get minus 30 and minus 40 degrees, and that's when you just come inside and you just close the doors and all the windows. You want to make sure nothing's open. That's when everything's freezing. Yeah, John says he's at work. Hope you're having a good one, my friend. Hope the sun's out. I know you're saying that it was a little overcast the other day, but I hope you're having a good day, my friend. I really do. Imagine Christmas celebrations must be huge in New York, John. When we watched pretty much all our stuff about New York, we'd be watching movies and shows and stuff. So when we see the news and stuff, we see everything just like anywhere else, just like if, vice versa, if somebody's watching. But where are we here? We're just going to run. Have a great day, everyone. Have shopping tomorrow. You too, Marie. It was good to see you. Have a good one. Steve, yeah, laugh out loud. My hand's skin feels like dinosaur skin. Oh my gosh, Steve. If you could see, I get you don't see it. My hands get dry, and I put this cream my wife buys. She has me lather it up. It's like she says, you're gonna wear what do you call it? Like mittens to bed. Lather my hands up. It's just time of year. There's nothing you can do about it. I know women probably lather up and put stuff on all the time, and so their hands probably don't get as bad. But as a guy, I'm not. I should do it. I should moisturize, as they say, more often. I usually do it right before bed or something, and I should be doing a little bit more often. Oh yeah, I imagine, Joe. It must be super busy at this time of year for John and stuff, and for everybody else at work. It really must be. Ask questions. You take care, my friend. It was good to have you here. Thank you. Yeah, Steve Spring. I hope it comes fairly shortly. You know what? If we can get the next 2 months down, it's all bells and whistles at that point. Steve, you're hilarious. Big cake. Leather gloves are better, Jeff. Oh my gosh, yeah, leather gloves. Cake. I love it. Yeah, no, I don't know what it is. Nobody else in the family is like that, but me, I'm like a dragon or something. I need like a bottle of stuff everywhere I go. But Joe used to keep the stuff even in the car for me, and I used to put the stuff on. But you know, I want to say I'm a guy, but most guys are smart. They're not going to be stupid like I am. But like most of us, you know, we should do something our wives tell us or whatever tells us. And you know what? I want to say we forget. You know, it goes in one ear and out the other. That's exactly probably what it is. Okay, John. Also, everybody have a great day. Back to work. Yeah, John. Thanks again, my friend. Everybody, check out Em's dad. That's John, and check out his daughter, Emma the Narwhal. Great young lady in that. It's good to see you, John. Thanks very much, my friend. We'll catch you again. Okay, have a good one. Have a good day. Steve. No, Steve, it doesn't. And I'll tell you what doesn't do it, Steve, is this stuff. But my wife will tell you. I'm like a clean freak or something. If I touch something, I have to wash my hands. It's like I got to sanitize myself. I used to work in a place when I was younger, about 30 years ago, and everything we did. This is like when I was in college, and that I was a summer job, and everything we did, they required you to wash your hands. So it was like it was almost like it was monitored everything you did. I worked at a place for mentally handicapped people. That's what it was. It was a summer job. I did it for 3 years in college, and what it was is well, everything was like sterilized. Everything you did was, and they had this like industrial size soap. So when you wash it, you pretty much had to lather up like you were a doctor or something. And I did that all the time. And then I think it just became like a habit in real life. And now I still do it. My wife's like, just stop. And it's like I can. It's like I have uh, not what is it, not post traumatic. What is it called? OCD or some obsessive compulsory or something that anyways. But I try my best, and everybody's like, "What the heck's wrong with this guy?" But food forest permaculture, yeah. Emma the Narwhal is a very a cool kid. Howie, you're right. She's a very nice young girl, but she has a good channel. And Em's dad, you know what? He wouldn't have it any other way. He does everything for his daughter and that. So it's great, man. Em's dad, everybody check him out. Excuse me. Yeah, OCD. It's dish soap. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, no, Steve. It's just I wash my hands. It's all the time, and I think that's the reason that I get like this. It's dish soap. Yes, Joe. Steve, it's the same stuff. Yeah. She buys Dawn. She used to use something else, but she says it's good to get things out of your clothes and stuff. Which on Wheels magically appears. Good day. Greetings, new and old friends alike. It's nice to see you, Witch on Wheels. Thank you very much. I love that. I love the emojis too. My gosh, it's been a good day so far, hasn't it, everybody? Desmond to hundreds, Jojo. He's keeping his hands soft for you. Exactly. I mean, you know, most people just, but I don't know what it is. In the summer, it's not so bad. I'm not so. In the winter, I don't know what it is, but that's the way I am. It is what it is. Oh gosh, I need 2 seconds, everybody. Okay. Oh gosh, Joe, come on now, come on. Do you love like except when you use the dish soap to wash your hands? It's the opposite. Yeah, yeah. I shouldn't use the dish soap. Joe actually has hand soap there, and I never use it. I always grab the dish soap, and you know that's actually a million times worse for you. Exactly, Steve. Exactly, and you know, see, it doesn't matter how many times you wash them. You know, you think you're getting everything, but it's not going to help. Because I remember, you know, until my kids when they were little, when Jenna first started, that's my daughter, when she first started coming home from school, I never had what's it called, any issues with my eyes in my life. You know, pink eye. Never. I've heard of it, but I never had that in my life. But when I was a kid, Jenna was a little kid. She come home from daycare, and it didn't matter. She'd always be touching my glasses. So when she was around, I'd always take my glasses off, and she'd take her finger and she'd be like poking my eye all the time. You know, the kids bring stuff home from school, and after her poking my eye, you know, if some kid had that at school or the daycare, she'd come home and be poking me in the eye. And next thing, you know, it happened, and once you get that goofy thing, it seems to come about once a year. I wake up and, you know, it's like, how did this happen? And it seems like after that happened the first time, now it's like a common occurrence at least once a year. But you're right, it's stuff the kids. I want to say it's the kids bringing stuff home, but it could be anything. You never know. Where are we here? Oh, at home, as Joe would say. Yeah, Steve, I understand completely. So, Steve, yeah, have you run into any great musicians that you have an interest? Any new ones that you've seen recently? I haven't. Uh, I look on the internet and I find here and there, but I haven't heard of any great new ones recently. Uh, you know Eric from that EVH Gear and TV that I was telling you about, Steve. Last week he had Steve Stevens from, you know, the guitarist Steve Stevens, the guitarist for Billy Idol. He interviewed him last, was it Friday or Saturday, Jill? But he had him on his show. It was pretty interesting in that he was. But right now, Steve, Eric from EVH Gear has a big giveaway. Um, Joe, if you're still there, could you put Eric's link in? He's doing, it's called the 12 Days of Xmas, or no, Rockmas for Christmas. So I think they're in day 6 or 7, and every day they're giving something away. And I think they do the contest on the, is it December 26th or something? I think the day after, either the day before or the day after Christmas, they're gonna call out the names, and then every day, like you can only win one day, but the contest, once you put your name into the contest and stuff, as long as you subscribe, like, and make a comment and that, you have a chance to win something. And today they were giving away like uh, an amplifier and stuff like that. It was a pretty good entry for someone to be interested in stuff like that for music. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. Yeah, Steve Stevens, Steve. Yeah, that's who we interviewed on Friday, I think it was. It was a great interview. I hadn't seen Steve Stevens in years. Oh, Faith and Fallen. We have a new Christmas song, Jeff. Is it Faith and Fallen? Is it on your channel, or have you put it out, or are you putting it out? Um, I'm not going to say that I'm great. Sometimes I see things, sometimes I don't. It's usually when a notification pops up. So, Faith and Fallen, if it's on your channel now, let us know and we can watch it. Or if it's coming out in the future, let us know, please. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm terrible with things unless I see the notification pop up. I see it. Oh, okay. We had Rick from Blue Oyster Cult on last week. Oh, did he? Oh gosh, I didn't. Okay, that tells you. See, I don't see everything. He's had quite a few people. Literally, King. I went to high school with him. You know, when I first bought my guitar, he came over the house and played my guitar and stuff. But I used to play with my friend Tim. My friend Tim was a musician. He went to school for it, and that's how he met his wife. But yeah, Eric and my friend were good friends, and I became friends with Eric through Tim and stuff like that. But let's see. Oh, Joe, you were able to get Eric's link up. Thanks so much, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Yeah, so if you're any musicians or anybody interested in winning something, you check out EVH Gear TV. That's my friend's channel. He has a 12-day contest, not contest, giveaways going. And all you have to do is subscribe to his channel, like it, and leave a message. And just like anybody, when they say your subscriptions just have to be open, so when they do the draw, they can see that you're actually subscribed to the channel. That's all it is. But anyways, I'm not trying to, but just to let anybody know, if you're interested in stuff like that, if you click that, you'll definitely see what's there, and it's pretty interesting. It really is, and he's got a great channel. Big Cake says, Blue Oyster Cult were my go-to band. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know Don't Fear the Reaper. Beyond that, I remember them, but that is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, no. Okay, my music was like the progressive stuff. I was right into like Yes. My favorite is Rush. You may not even know who Rush are, Keg, but Rush was a big progressive Canadian band in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and just till about 3 years ago. But their drummer, I think to a lot of musicians, might be one of the most technical drummers of all time. But Peart, he was. It still is, in my opinion. I can't. I've never come across another fellow that played the drums like he has. But yeah, I'll have to check that one out. Keg the Blue Oyster Cult. When he's had a lot of great people. He's had people. He had the guys from Dream Theater and a band called Sons of Apollo, which have Sons of Apollo or supergroup with Bumblebee from Guns N' Roses, Billy Sheehan from David Lee Roth, um, Derek Sharon, or and Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater. I don't know if anybody's into progressive, but if Emerson, Lake and Palmer, yes. Carl Palmer. Is Carl Palmer the one that died, Keg? Keith Emerson passed away, didn't he? Greg, I think, actually, are they all dead? Now that I stop and think about it, I think Greg Lake passed away, didn't he? I know Keith Emerson did. I don't know if Carl Palmer, is it Carl Palmer? There used to be Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Then there was Emerson, Lake and Powell with Cozy Powell. But I'm right, that kind of music, Keg, that's what I really enjoy. I'm not really into the stuff that's out nowadays. I like Queen and stuff like that. But I really like the progressive stuff. That's my go-to choice. But all dead. Yeah, I thought so. Isn't that terrible? But yeah, Keith Emerson, still to this day, probably the most technical keyboard player of all time. Yeah, Keith Emerson was brilliant. The guy had like stacks of keyboards, before the synths and all that, with all the Moogs and Moogs or whatever. Yeah, Keith Emerson, definitely my choice of keyboard player. Sorry about that, everybody. I talk about music. Rick, yes. Okay, Rick Wayfield of Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't say enough. But look at Rick Wayfield. Chris Squire. Chris Squire passed away, didn't he? Chris Squire, of the bass player of Yes. But I love Yes. Keg. Steve Howe and oh gosh, what is it? Alan White, the drummer. But what's the guy's name? John Anderson and Trevor Rabin. There's that guy now. Okay, Trevor Rabin. He was the guitarist back in the 80s. Once they hit around 90215 and that 90215 with like Owner of a Lonely Heart and stuff like that. That's when Yes, that's when I loved it. But yeah, Yes, the 70s were brilliant as well. Sorry, everybody. I rambled on. You know me. 4x4 camping / drones. How you doing? It's nice to see you. I don't want to exclude anybody when I go off my rants, but I have to have a rant at least about something. Here are we. Okay. Let me take a sip here. So what's everybody else got planned for the rest of the day? Anything exciting? I don't know how people go on. I think, oh, well, I might be able to do 2 hours, an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm good for that. But I don't know. I see some people. Steve, I know you were able to do it because you're playing music, but I don't know how people get on there and talk for like 4 to 6 hours. I have no clue. I mean, I could get up here, talk to you, walk away, start going make some lunch, and I could make it dry out like that. But otherwise, I don't know how people get up there and do it. I really have no idea. Witch on Wheels, understand, Witch on Wheels. This is how I get sometimes. Sometimes I can stick to course and then I get off on a tangent. Witch on Wheels, going to dip out now. Have a happy Tuesday doing whatever you'll be doing. Well, you look good wearing one, and it never goes out of fashion. You're right, Witch on Wheels. My wife and mother always said that to me. I need to smile more often. Witch on Wheels, you have a great day. And thanks so much. I'm not always like this. I usually stay on topic, but you know what? We get going off on one topic. I could ramble on for 10 minutes, so I apologize. It's so nice to have you here, my friend. You have a great day, okay? And it was so nice to have you here. Thank you. Dromar family, hello. Did you see the Christmas lights video we posted? Well, I saw the one where the collaboration, but I don't know if I've seen another one. Dromar family, this time it was your request, so we posted it and hope you can comment letting us know what you think. Okay, Dromar family, I will look, okay, my friends? I will. And it's nice to see. I hope you're having a nice day. I really do. Uh, you know what? We won't be on tomorrow, so that's why we called this an extended play today. We're doing kind of like two shows in one today. Usually I go on from 2 to 3, but today I started at one o'clock our time instead of 2, and I've already been an hour and 20 minutes in so far, and I'll do at least another 40 minutes if I can. But this is just because we won't be live tomorrow. My wife's off, and we're gonna go Christmas shopping, get all the final gifts for the kids and stuff. So that's why I thought I'd come on and do an extra hour today. That's all. But I hope you're having a good day. Cole Outdoors is spending time with my family. That's the best time. Cole Outdoors, it really is. It's what's important. And I imagine, if you have one, if you don't, you know, everybody needs to have somebody. They really do. It's it'd be your kids, your wife, your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, whatever it is. It's always nice to have somebody, whoever it is, or your pet. It definitely is always great to have somebody with you, or oh, Witch on Wheels. No, I love having everybody. But some people have a more structured stream, and I wish that I did have a structured. It's structured in the sense that I get to talk to everybody when they come in, and so if that is a structure, it's a different kind of structure compared to the drone channels will be able to spiel off what they're talking about. Music channels can talk about health channels, whatever your niche is. Your aquarium channels. I'm not trying to exclude anyway. The outdoor, the bushcraft channels. I'm just trying to get to everybody. But everybody, what they have is what they enjoy. And this is what I enjoy. I have a lot of other interests, and if I could sit here and talk about music, I could now, but I just may not get people to listen. I might get 1 or 2 people a week or something. But I honestly wish that I could still have at least one day a week where all I did was ramble about music, because I could do it. Ask my wife. I could talk. I could talk for 24 hours a day on music. I would never stop. Yes, Keg says mention music and Jeff will go for hours. Keg, I will go on for hours. Keg, I play music. I would sit. I get up in the morning. Steve does it all the time. When I was younger, when I started music, it was 1985. So I was 15. I would have been 16 that year. Bought my first guitar. I worked in the grocery store. Saved all my money that year. Um, I saved my money to buy a guitar. They shipped it from Chicago, and they were able to ship it to where we lived, just about half an hour from where we lived. And I love that. I still have that guitar. It's the only guitar I own. But Steve, I will bring it on to show you. So I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get in trouble. But I'm not that good either. That's the thing. Back in the day, I had fun, and I goofed around with my friends. But it's just a hobby. That's for my family. Okay, thanks so much. And yes, been super busy going and doing Christmas shopping. I understand our friends. I do. Vicky says, I hope you have a nice time out, Jeff and JoJo. Well, Random Lady 1989, Vicky, thank you so much. Sorry if I've rambled on, but everybody says that they know that's what's going to happen when they get me here. Mim, hey, buddy, how are you? It's nice to see everybody. Check out Mim. Mim lives in Denmark. He's a great fella, good friend, pretty much since the beginning, and that it's nice to see my friend. We were talking about you and the Min Dad just at the beginning of the show. Mim, I'm on right now, but I came on about 2 o'clock, so about an hour and 20 minutes ago. I'm not on tomorrow, so I just did an extended show today. But we were talking about it. Is it the DJI Osmo, or I know I'm talking about it, Mim, but we're talking about your reviews on that, Mim. You and the Min Dad both did reviews on it, and we're saying what a great job you've done, and how incredible it looks. Like attached to the phone and stuff like that. The stabilization looks amazing, my friend. Steve, you really wouldn't. You really wouldn't. My amp, I used to have a PV back in the day, and you probably never heard of this one, Steve, but it was called a PV Bandit 65. It was a great amp. I got an 85. I think I paid $400 back in the day for it, which was a lot of money. It's a lot of money now, but now I have like a Fender Mustang. It's just one that I bought from a music store, but it's brilliant. You know how back in the day you'd have to buy the chorus, the flanger, all the different pedals. Well, on this, the Mustang, everything's preset. It's brilliant. It's just like all the USB settings and stuff. You can pre-program everything, plug it in, but everything's set. It has all the different settings. You just change up a couple of channels and off you go. You can play anything. So nothing like you, Steve. You'd have a lot more effects and a lot of different things. But for somebody just kind of screwing around and messing around, it's pretty fun. and the kids like me goofing around with it. It's Brandy. Hey, how are you? It's nice to see you. Thank you very much, Brandy, so much for coming in. Good to see y'all. It is good to see you, ma'am. I hope you're doing well, my friend. How's everything going for you anyways, ma'am? Everything going well? You know what? I see people here and there now. I don't see everybody as much as I'd like to as anymore. And you know what? I sometimes get behind. It's funny. I get on some of these chats and live shows at night, and everybody's talking about this. I'm like, how did I miss this? I seem to be on here all the time. How could I have missed all this? Everybody seems to be updated with stuff, and I'm like, I turned to her and I said, I have no idea what they're talking about. I totally missed out on the conversation. Oh, ma'am, no worries, my friend. It's always good to see you. It really is. Yes, Moose Scrapper, Big Keg's winter vid was awesome, wasn't it? It really was. Yeah, Steve, you used to have to buy all the pedals, didn't you? And all the pedals back in the day, each pedal was about $100. You know what I always wanted, Steve, when I was a kid? I always wanted. Do you remember the phase shifters? Phase shifters were, you know, they give you that wonky effect. I mean, don't ask me why. I wanted, when I was about 15, I wanted a phase shifter. Jim says, City, dude, I'm trying it. It fits me really good as a traveling video maker. Does it? Okay. Well, it's cool. You know what? Until you were the first one that put out the video, man. You were the first channel that I saw with it. When you put it out, then I saw other ones. I mean, I know it's a new product, but you're the very first one that I saw with it, man. And you did a great job. You really did. Gravity One, how are you? It's good to see. Hey, Lee, how are you? Drone Journey, every evening, good day, and all of yours. Looks more festive today. Yes. Lee, it's been here for about almost an hour and a half today. We're not on tomorrow. Joe took the day off, so we're have to finish up Christmas shopping for the kids and stuff. So I thought, you know what, instead of going on for an hour and a half like I always do, I just do an extra hour today. So that's why I'm on. Mim says, yes, I'm really good. Just need a new job. I understand, Mim. That's my goal in the new year. I have to start really focusing on that as well. But hey, Mim, I think we're going through the exact same thing at this point. So I understand what you're going through. I totally get it. But do you feel a little bit more relaxed? I know. I mean, I need to get something at this point, but I that pressure has been relieved, at least for the time being, until something else comes. Moose Scrapper, we get to see the Sand Angel. Oh my gosh. Where are we? Joe, we're here, aren't we? We're at home. Yes. It is good to see Moose Scrapper. I wish I could have a Tim Hortons cup for him to see. Moose Scrapper, if I had a Canada Dry, I'd send you a Canadian Canada Dry, my friend. Oh gosh. Drone Journey, Jojo. Hope you're ready for the festive season. Checking your kitchen. Yeah. You know, it's a little bit of a mess. I got the dishes done, but it is what it is. Mim says, any of the day I've been lucky lately. Yes, when people search for DJI pockets, I'm right at the top, 4th or 5th place yesterday. Oh wow, I imagine you are, because until you put it out, Mim, I hadn't seen them at all. I didn't even know anything about them until you put them out, and but now I'm starting to see. After you, then I saw the Mindan, and I've seen a few more. But I saw you at the top. You were the very first one, Mim. I actually, had you not put it up, I wouldn't have seen it till Mindad or other people. But you were definitely the first one I saw put it up, my friend. Keg says the sun's coming up. Oh my gosh, I hope it's a beautiful day there for you, my friend. Mim says, I use TubeBuddy to add tags to my videos automatically and helps a lot. Hey, Mim, did you purchase TubeBuddy? I mean, I have TubeBuddy, and I think for Christmas they've. I actually like to talk to somebody about that. I installed it a while ago, a couple months ago, and it's great. But unless you have the full version, there's not a lot you can do right now over Christmas. I think they give you like a week or two, a free TubeBuddy. But I've liked it for a few things. But Joe's always saying you should find out, because I know they have offers with TubeBuddy and stuff. Scrapper, no worries, man. I got plenty of the U.S. version of the Canada Dry. Oh gosh, Moose Scrapper. My wife loves Canada Dry. That'd be her drink of choice next to what is it, Joe? Cherry Coke. My wife loves Cherry Coke, and they have it here. What she says cherry Coke here is not useless, but it's not anything. Let's put it this way: my brother lives in Illinois, and he comes home a few times a year. When he comes, he always brings a case or two. I think last time he brought 2 cases of it, and she uses it sparingly. Cherry Coke. If you're special, she'll give you a cherry Coke. Like my daughter will say, "Hey Joe, can I have a cherry Coke?" And so once in a while she'll get a cherry Coke, but she's not giving those out. But yeah, her drink of choice is cherry Coke. 4x4 camping / drones. Must go. Thanks. Oh, no worries. Oswald Renovaccio Ferrari. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you. And 4x4, thank you very much for coming. I really do appreciate it. I didn't mean to exclude you in any way, my friend. I didn't. That's just sometimes the way I go with the chat. I ramble on about something. Where are we? It says, no, I use the free version. It's an app and it's good. I can only add 3 tags at a time. You just have to do it over and over again, which is fine if you want to use it for free. Oh, okay, sounds good, man. Yeah, no, I've been able to check out a few things with it. I haven't delved into it as much as I like, man, but I would like something with the tags and stuff, because I don't know about you, like we put in hashtag whatever. I always seem to use the 3 same hashtags. It's like I find that you can't use any more than 3. At least the 3 that I get in, I can't go beyond that. And then the description, every time I do a live or a video, and then you have to go back and try to figure out what and a lot of times, like in a video, like a 5-10 minute video, you can pretty much remember what you put in. It's pretty simple. But a live, if I do an hour and a half, I feel like I can't remember what I was talking about. So I have to skim through here and there, and then go clip every 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'll say, oh yeah, this is what I saw or was talking about, or this is what somebody was talking about. So I'll put that in. But it's hard to remember in these tags. If you get the tags that that give you the ratings and stuff, like your 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, or whatever 5th in the tags, and that it's amazing. But if you want, the tags, like you said, it's TubeBuddy is probably the best thing. Steve, okay, yep, that means Steve's going to get the kids to bed. Yes, Joe says, Santa's bringing me some U.S. cherry Coke. Yeah, when my brother gets here on the weekend, this is Donners. I thought Drink Canada Dry was an instruction last time I was there. Oh, gosh. Yeah, no, I'll tell you what Canada Dry is to me, Desmond's Donner. When I'm sick, I drink Canada Dry. It has to be flat. I can't, when you're not feeling well, Canada Dry is like the best thing on earth. It's better than any cola or whatever. Canada Dry. It can't be Verner's. It can't be anything. It's got to be Canada Dry for some reason. It's just got the right amount of fixing up. But yeah, Canada Dry seems to do a number. But Joe would drink it constantly. Drone Journey. I removed TubeBuddy as the new terms by YouTube may conflict with your account. They even updated them again and mentioned the app third-party software at the time before. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Scrapper, they need a full metabolic, excuse me, I don't know, I can't. Metabolic panel done. CBC, lipids, glucose, CO2 sent to Nordex Lab ASP. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, CBC. Moose Scrapper, you don't need to tell me. You're down in the States, aren't you, Moose Scrapper? You're not. Like I said, you don't have to tell me specifically, but I'm pretty sure you're down in the States, my friend. Wrong place. Mickey, hello. How are you, Mickey? Mickey, yesterday I wasn't wearing a t-shirt. I was wearing in the winter. I tend to wear these long sleeve shirts. I had a yellow one on. I wanted to show you. Next time I'll show you. But now you might see me. I put all my t-shirts away for a bit, so I'll be wearing these kind of shirts. I tend to wear these, Mickey. Not that you care, but I know you get a good laugh every time you come in. Oh, Joe, it's Brandy. Your cookies look amazing. I'll have to take a look at them. Oh, Moose Scrapper, so you're by Bob then. Okay, I didn't know you're down in Maine at all. I did not know that. Yeah, I'm in Maine. That's where that message was supposed to go to one of the Oh, no worries. I just I don't, and I wasn't trying to, I just don't know where everybody's exactly located, that's all. But I figured you probably weren't in Canada, but you never know. Drone Journey, last night's t-shirt, yeah. Oh gosh, Lee, yeah, last night's t-shirt. Yeah, I put all my, you know what, the weather's getting cooler, so I fold them all up. I put them up in the closet, and I've got all my winter, I call it my winter attire out. I seem to have like a million, just like my t-shirts. I've got a shirt like this, like one of these long sleeve shirts for almost every day of the week. Exactly, Mickey. Long sleeves for colder weather. Yeah, well, it's gorgeous here today. The sun's out. It's beautiful. But yeah, the weather's starting to get cooler. It's 0 Celsius right now, so it's about 32 degrees. But you know that cooler weather's starting to set in here. Man, be right back. Okay, man, sounds good. Let's see here. Give me 2 seconds. I've had to do this every about 10, 15 minutes today. Need just a sip of, as what's his name? Is it Gin and Juice? Who's that rapper? What's his name? Snoop Dogg. What's he say? Gin and juice. Everybody's like, what the heck are you talking about? No, I'm not. I'm having a coffee. That's pretty much it. I shouldn't even bring that up. I know nothing about rap. I know Snoop Dogg, and I get a good laugh from him. I don't know a thing about rap music. That's about my extent of it. Big Cake, hit the like button, folks. And Cake's like, hit the like button. If you hit it enough, you'll knock him out. Thanks, Cake. I appreciate it, my friend. Almost crap Irish coffee. Yeah. What's his name? Bob's always talking about Irish coffee. Today, it's hazelnut. Everybody's like, oh. Let's put it this way. If I even mention the word hazelnut in front of Jill, she can't take it. She's like, I can't even stand the smell of hazelnut. She cannot. She doesn't like it at all. But I'll have Irish coffee. A lot of times it's just hazelnut. It's stuff that's in the fridge. So during UK rain and rain and more rain. I'll finish my contract before the flight. Happens. I love it. When are you? You're going this weekend? Are you Drone Journey? Oh, it does, doesn't it? It's Brandy. It feels like Friday. Not sure why. It does, doesn't it? I don't. I know it's only the second day into the week. Here's what it is. It's Brandy. Joe's off tomorrow. She took tomorrow off, so I told her yesterday was Monday. Today's Friday. Or no, yesterday was first Monday. Today's second. No, first Friday. She looks at me. I go, yeah. And Thursday's first, second Monday. Friday's second Friday. And she says, don't say that. Oh gosh. Moose Scrapper Noisette. Friday, okay. Journey says, I will paint in the rain to finish the contract. Oh, gosh. Gosh. Oh, my gosh. So, Mickey, I want to say, if you're here, Mickey, I want to say something. So we were on one of the channels last night, one of the other channels that we were watching one of the lives, and he was saying that it was probably going to be the last stream or video that he's going to do for the year, and he might come back at some point next year. But he's been hit with a lot of the trolls and stuff. So we went on. You know, a super nice guy. He's come on here a few times, but nice fella. And so we watched him for a bit, and then when he streamed the whole stream, the trolls just kept going at him the whole. I felt terrible for him. I mean, super nice guy, but they really wore him down in that. But he streamed for hours and hours and hours last night. But I felt bad for him. But what was happening is the trolls were coming into other people's streams as him. And I mean, he was live like with us, and there's people coming back and they're like, yeah, somebody's like got fake accounts up on his account and stuff, and going through live channels saying this. But I mean, if you go to the channel, you can see there was like 1 or 2 subscriptions and stuff, so that it wasn't him. But yeah, technically, they were, after people would comment on his live, the trolls would come back to their channels and just start trolling them. And I didn't know. I was saying to some of the moderators at the beginning here, if anybody saw anything going on, to just grab as quick as possible. Luckily, weren't affected. One of them came into one of our videos last night, actually made a nice comment. They weren't ignorant about it all. It wasn't him, I know that, but I just got rid of it and everything's fine. But a lot of them that stayed on the channel, it just kept hitting them one after another. So, you know, it felt bad for the fellas, so I hope things work out. I don't know if he's going to have to change his channel name or come back as something else, but super nice fella. And what I feel bad about was he does this as a hobby. I mean, he doesn't have his channel, like he's had a channel for years, and he does a great job. He really does. But it's not like he's got 1,000 people or like 10,000. He does this for fun and just for his enjoyment. So it's really too bad. They were really narrowing in on. I think it's because he was letting them get to him, and if he could just, you know, just let it go, I guess maybe. But you know how they are. They get going, and they narrow it in, and they're going to just do what they want. And but I really felt bad for the fellas. So, anyways, I should drop the subject, but Fitz, it's good to see you. Mickey, have you? Yeah, I mean, they do come and go, but we've seen them here. I try to joke. A few of them have come in. Kegs grabbed them for me, thank goodness, and Joe and other people here. But you know, when they do come in, they can sometimes do a number. But I find that a lot of them are, you know, if you joke around with them, a lot of those ones are pretty decent. But you don't know who you're going to run into. You don't. It's Brandy. I have to go get my son from school. Have a great day. Bye, everyone. It's Brandy. Have a good one. I hope you have a great one. We'll see you again. Okay. Thanks again for coming. I appreciate it. I'll have to get Joe to tell me about that one about the cookies and that. Have a great day, my friend. Hey, you do it. Hey, you were in here. I was going to say hello to you. I'm glad you popped in there again. It's nice to see you. You do it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you dropping in. Everybody, check out You Do It. It's great. Great channel. Thanks again, my friend. I really appreciate it. Torn Jimmy says I got banned on the live stream. As you know, I don't take a wrench. But yes, ask for one. Simply lots of troll channels. The best way is to watch a user for a while, then give a wrench. Exactly, Drone Journey. That's why I know you didn't want one, and then I gave it to you. Then you said I'd take. But you know what? You know what? It is. Yeah, you're right. And you know the people that do see them, they know what's going on. But definitely, yeah, I won't keep talking about them because the more you talk, you know what happens. So, but yeah, I just wanted to say that quick comment. That's all. You do it. No, I really appreciate you for dropping in. I really do. So how's everybody? Everybody, I know I've been rambling on for a bit, but has everybody had? Is everybody getting ready for the holiday season? You know, I know some people, and the reason I say holiday season, you know, I usually would just say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. That's just me. But I realize not everybody celebrates, and you know that's fine. I mean, it's just like their holidays and that. Like, it's always great to celebrate people's holidays and stuff. So if I say Merry Christmas to you, if you celebrate, if you don't, please don't take it personally. I don't mean it in any disrespect to anybody, because you don't know exactly who celebrates and who doesn't. And so, okay, what holiday? I love it. So yeah, I've just tried to, you know, I'm gonna say it, and if you don't like me saying, please just let me know. I'll just say Happy Holidays. But Christmas Dodgers, I am ready. Yeah, I know. Yeah, what holiday? Oh my gosh. Kate, are you? Do you have the holiday like with your daughter and the kids and stuff like that? It's none of my business. I just asking. That's all. Dismas Honors, just say Christmas. It'll not offend anyone. I think so too. You know what? What's happened here is we have. They're not allowed to say it in the schools anymore. They're not allowed to say. They're not allowed to do it. But I don't know. It is what it is. But yes, I agree. It was here for many years before things changed. And you know, I guess if it offends somebody, I don't know what to say about it. But yeah, Joe says, "Oh, Dave sounds like you're ready for a downer." Oh, I imagine. Oh yeah, hey, Cool Outdoors. I had to run off for a second. Had to run for a second. I understand, my friend. You know, it's been a day today, my friends. Ah, man, you're right. And you know what? Like I said, I don't mean like I'm not pushing anything. Political correctness, okay, you're right. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, let's put it this way. Anybody other's holidays, I gladly celebrate. Yeah. So, hey, Mim, are you ready? Do you have like special? Do you make like special? Anybody make anything special for like? I know Mim likes to cook and stuff. Does anybody make anything special for the holidays and stuff like that, for dinners and stuff over the holidays and stuff? Like our family, Joe, my mom, they make like well, on Christmas they make turkey dinner and stuff, like all the fixing stuff, vegetables and all that stuff, and they make a lot of different things, and then okay, the Christmas puddings and stuff. The Christmas pudding I love cake because of the rum sauce and that. I love that. That's the one thing I always ask my mom. And then all the different desserts and treats and stuff. And when other family members come, they make stuff. And one aunt will bring this because we like this, or one aunt will not bring this, or please don't bring this. But yeah, everybody kind of gets together. And I think my mom always worries because she always has everybody over, but she's getting older now, so she needs help. And well, she's doing really good. Don't get me wrong, but she's getting older. It's a little hard on her now. So Joe and the kids and I and stuff like that try to help her as much as possible. But they get to a point where they're, oh no, I don't need this done, but they really do. So Twitter says I'm ready for a Donder kebab. Oh my gosh, that sounds good right now, kebab. Oh my gosh, does it ever? Oh yeah, how long, Desmond Saunders? How long are you going for? Like a week and a half, 2 weeks? I know you're saying so many days in that, but I can't remember. Desmond Saunders. Sometimes Friday. Depends when Lindsay gets off work. I understand. Yeah. I'm ready. But I might keep it a little private. Understand, man. I understand that, my friend. I do. Oh my gosh, that sounds good. Lee, that's Greek salad with is it gyro with mince pies? Oh, Christmas cake, lots of brandy. Oh, I'm sure I may be offline that day. Oh my gosh, my mother makes mince pies. Lee, my mother and father used to love mince pies. The Christmas cake and the brandy. Oh, I could go for a whiskey. That's what I could go for. Random lady, 1989. Vicky says, I'm excited tomorrow. It's my kid's 2-hour Christmas party at school. Then we're out on break. Oh, that's great. It's funny, Vicky. Every year the kids have always had like Christmas concerts and stuff like that we go to. This year, the first year ever, and none of the schools around. I don't know what's happened. It's like they've discontinued. There's a lot of things the school boards have discontinued. Like they used to do plays and Christmas concerts and different things. They don't exist anymore. Now we're not allowed to. The kids aren't allowed to do that. They're not. It's like Halloween. They're not allowed to dress up for Halloween. They're not allowed to do this. A lot of things have been taken. It's kind of weird to think, taken away from them because it's a little kid. But Desmond Donder says 2 weeks. Okay. Big Cake says I want wine trifle laced with sherry. Recipe of my mom's. Oh man, does that ever sound good, kid? Oh gosh, I love. I should make a video on that cake. You should make like a wine trifle and shit. Oh my gosh, I bet. Can you cook? Are you a good cook, Kay? I imagine you probably are, because I know you joke with me, so I imagine you must be, my friend. You should make something like that. Make a video of it. I imagine that would be awesome. I can't cook at all, Kay. I can do whatever she tells me or make the odds and ends, but I'm not one to put like something together like that. I could never do it. It's a big. Is she ever gonna make a highlight appearance? Oh, are we talking about Mim's? Is that Mim's girlfriend? Oh well, I'm not. Some people like to be on and some people don't. I understand that completely. My daughter now, she'll make an appearance once in a blue moon, but there's a lot of times she doesn't want to be on because there's a few kids, a few of her friends at school actually come on. They might not watch it live, but they actually end up watching the lives, which is, I don't know if they watch it all or they skim through it. There's one kid, Daniel Lee, at her school. Nice kid. He'll stand up in class and he'll spiel off what happened in the last episode. And my daughter just wants to cringe and like hide underneath her. And she's like, Daniel, stop, stop, stop. Because he'll holler out, commit, don't quit. At the first of school, that's what he hollered out in front of everybody. And I think my daughter just about like cringed and fell underneath her chair and stuff. She just wanted to hide. But he always is joking about what happened on the show and stuff. So the young fella, he's a teenager. I mean, they're 15, 16 years old. I guess he watches it. I don't know if he skims through it, but yeah, she cringes when he goes on. She just wants to get underneath her chair. Drone Journey says, so will you ever do a live stream on whiskey? I asked Roger, the hub, about, oh, is that Drone Hub Network, Roger and Kim Lee? I like those two fellas. I think they're, are they in Montreal or Quebec or something somewhere? They're a nice bunch of fellas. That's where I came up with all the drone channels, Drone Journey. I came right from them, Roger and Kim, and Val. Yeah, all three of them. But yeah, they were great. That would be pretty funny, wouldn't it? That would be pretty funny to get. I've seen some people get. See a couple of people get drunk on some of the channels. It's kind of funny. I don't know if I could do it, but I can get drunk. I just don't know if I do it on air. Mim, I understand completely. Not everybody wants to be on. Not everybody wants to be on. Desmond Saunders, there's a whiskey review in my waffle tomorrow. Oh gosh, I love it. Cole Outdoors says, laugh a lot. I have this one person that gives me a thumbs down no matter what I post. It's kind of funny. That's too bad. I forget. Somebody told me about the same thing, that it didn't matter if they were on 30 seconds, they got one, and they said that it happened every single time they came on. I kind of feel bad for that. I mean, I don't want to wish bad luck on anybody, so I do feel bad for anybody that happens to. Steve, you're back. Yeah, it must be that time that the kids must have got to bed. Big Cake says, I can kind of sort of cook, can't follow a recipe. I get the idea. I know better. Well, I imagine Keg. I'm okay, but I'm no cook for like desserts and that kind of stuff. If you give me like a roast or something, or a chicken or turkey, I can cook the basic, you know, all that kind of stuff, potatoes. But if you give me something like something major, like a dessert, there's no possible way I could ever do that. Mim, exactly. I agree with you, my friend. Call it doors. It's funny. You look at my videos, every single video I have. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. I really am. You don't deserve that, my friend, at all. You really don't. Friend Jimmy says, yes, when he goes to make a coffee, I say, he having a whiskey. Oh my gosh, yeah. Whiskey sounds good, Lee. It really does. Now, my wife, she doesn't drink. She'll have maybe a bottle of wine once or twice a year, and then she'll make it last forever. But she'll have a sip of wine. It's not her thing. But I do like whiskey. I like some Crown Royal and a few others, but I do like it. It's a nice choice. Unfortunately, I drink a lot more beer and stuff, but yeah, I do like whiskey. Big Keg says, I got Rodden once live, never again. Oh gosh, Keg. Desmond's daughters, we have friends who do a party piece putting an awning up. They drink all the way through it, but are sober. It was hilarious, but they will not do it on camera. Drone Journey says, I got drunk once and told the fella YouTuber he had a big ear, laugh a lot, but I know he was trolling for a while. Steve says, I can't drink alcohol. Well, you know, that's probably a good thing, Steve. I shouldn't. And I go through periods where I don't drink. Like during the week, I don't touch it at all. If I do have any, it'll be on a Friday, Saturday night, but that's about the extent of it. Years ago when I was younger, I went through my wild stage in my late teens and early 20s and stuff. But yeah, I had to settle down after a point. You can't do that forever, that's for sure. And I definitely can't do it now. Oh, Fitz and Bakes. I'm going to go for now. See y'all. Fitz, have a good one. It's great to have you here. Thanks again. Country Cycle Cam back for a bit. I know you'll be off soon. Yeah, Country Cycle Cam. I'll probably get going in the next 7-8 minutes. That'll put me in about 2 hours. So I should probably head out. Everybody's heard enough from me by that point. But I'll just give me the, since I didn't do it tomorrow, it'll just give me like the 2 days that I didn't do. It's not that I'm trying to get hours, but it's impossible to get time in for your whatever that. And you know it's going to happen. I know the New Year's going to come. They're just going to extend that time, and I don't know how anybody can. They want, what is it, 4,000 hours, and I'm just over 1,700 hours. So I'm in nowhere close to the 4,000 hours. And I mean, I think, wow, you know, I do this every day. It won't take long, but it takes forever. I mean, I can understand how somebody. I see some people and they stream for hours and hours, and maybe that's how they do it. But there's no possible way I couldn't. I can't stream longer. That like an hour, hour and a half. I'm pretty much done today. 2 hours. It was a long time, but you know what? I had a bunch of good people like I always do, so it wasn't that hard. But after a certain point, you get to a point where like, okay, I think I might be done, but I don't know how. Like I'm not even close to getting halfway through, so I don't even know how like the next. And if next year comes and they say, oh, you need this many hours, that's it. I'll just say, well, I'm having fun. That's exactly what it is. Drunger says, I would like anyone to vote on my videos when I eventually make some good content. No, no, Lee, never, never. Oh, no, no worries, Mim. I have to go for now. See you around. See you around, Mim. It was great to have you. Thanks again, my friend. Have a good one. Yeah, have a great night, Mim. Yeah, Deb's Dodgers. All right, isn't that correct? How, and I can technically do it right now. Anybody that's actually technically like working, the 9 to 5 or whatever job they're working, I have no idea how that's physically possible for someone to come home from work and get the hours, like even maybe over 365 days, maybe it's possible. But even then, to me, that's, everybody's got a life, so I have no physical idea how they expect, like if they're going live, like honestly, in my opinion, having a live, that's a way to get hours. But like a video, like a 5-10 minute video, how are you expected, unless you get like 1 million views or thousands of views, how are they ever expecting any single soul to get 4,000 hours? That's absolutely ridiculous. I'm not bad mouthing YouTube in any way. I just think it's crazy. So to get somebody that has a video, um, unless they're getting hundreds or whatever every time they come out, then it's maybe possible. But even then, it is kind of it is quite a feat, I think. But yeah, I'm please don't think that I'm rambling on about. I'm not. I'm just talking because it's something to talk about, and we all know it's there. Yeah, exactly, Keg. So I don't want to say it's useless, but come next year, any of these live streams, Keg, I'm at almost 1,750 hours. That's pretty much what I'm at now. And you see, I do this every day, Monday to Friday, for an hour, hour and a half. And you can get like whatever so many hours from the stream, and you get 25, 30 hours every time the stream comes up, which that's a lot of hours. It is, but 4,000 hours, that's a lot. But and that's mostly from going live. It really is like before lives, like just the videos, they were getting certain. They've since changed that, but the videos, they will get you a certain amount of time. But I swear the videos would never in a million years get 4,000 or more hours unless you were. I have no idea how anybody does that. But you're right. Once the live quit for people, like unless you're getting like hundreds of views or like thousands of views, that would be nearly impossible unless you're putting mega videos out a day. And even then, people are probably only going to watch the one video a day or whatever. They're not going to continue to watch. Like if you put 10 videos out a day, they're not going to probably be able to watch 10 videos every day. So yeah, I have no idea, but that's maybe they are looking at. I don't want to say weaning things out in the way, but I don't know, no idea. But you're right. Yeah, I've heard that over and over again, Kay, that they're not going to count. So I wonder, will the lives continue for a lot of channels, or will they? I don't want to say get discontinued. I'm just curious. Wonder what everybody else thinks of that too. It's just a question that like I don't know myself. But yeah, no, I know it's a rumor, cake, but I honestly think it's probably. It's funny, 2 months ago, I would have maybe 3 months ago, I would have said it looked like that's the way they wanted to go, like just live, almost like a television program. But then all of a sudden, a couple months ago, it seemed to change, and then, like you said, the rumor went out about that. So you never know. Yeah, Country Cycle Camps is really big. Live streams will decrease a lot. Oh, they'd have to Country Cycle Camp because, I mean, I don't want to say people wouldn't put the time in, but it's a little crazy. Yeah, Country Cycle Camp says, agree, Jeff, it'll make getting hours much harder. Oh, completely. I mean, but maybe that's what they want to do. I really don't know. Yeah, Desmond Saunders, they're just trying to add money for the big channels. Do this for fun. It used to be monetized on the old system, but never monetized. Oh, okay. Well, I imagine, and you know what? That's fine. I understand. Like our kids, they watch, not PewDiePie. I think my son might, but that Paul. I don't know if it's Logan Paul or something. Not Logan Paul. I don't think they watch him, but there's. I think he might watch one of them, but they watch all these, like he watches the Fortnite ones, and my daughter watches these other ones, and I don't know the names. They spill the names off. I'm beyond those couple names. I can't tell you the other names because I don't know who they are. But you're right. Those people again, like 10, 20, 30. What's one of them's got like 50 or 70 million people. Like one's got like the amount of like a country or something like that. It's crazy. But yeah, who knows? Oh, Lee's was taken off, was it? Lee says, I hope to jump on before I go, but if not, have a great festive season or whatever. Have a good one. Yeah, Lee, have a good one, my friend. It was great to have you here. Sorry I rambled on. I apologize. Take care, Lee. Safe travels and happy holidays to you. The Keg, I have 700 hours from videos and one live a week years ago. Keg, I agree. I've only been doing it a few months, so it's not that long, but still, there's like I'll get maybe close to 1,800 hours maybe by the end of the year, but that's not even half of what they want. So, and like you said, if the hours change, I don't know if they change right January 1st or just sometime in the new year. And if that's the case, then I'll continue doing live. I just may not do 5 a week, and just because I've already said that I have to look for a job, so I'll continue doing. As long as they let you, I'll still continue doing a live at least 1 or 2 a week because I love to do it. I like talking to everybody. I really find it fun. Steve, yeah, then yeah, this will just be pretty much. I wonder how many things people will continue to watch. Like, wonder how people continue to watch and how things will change, Steve. If that's the case, threshold would be 4,000 subscribers and 10,000 hours watch time. If that's the case, Steve, the only people that will happen for is these much bigger channels for sure. Oh wow, Drone Journey! I have 7,500 watch time in 27 days so far. Check. Wow, that is amazing, Drone Journey. That is amazing. But you are a bigger channel too, Drone Journey. So Cole Outdoors. Well, without content there will be no advertising revenue. Exactly, Cole Outdoors. As donors, they will just stop use, saving them to the service and disconnect the time. Yeah, exactly. Big Keg Drone Journey, 7,500 hours in 27 days. Holy, he must be getting huge views or something. Keg, that's massive, isn't it? Drone Journey says 101 likes, 11 down, subs up, AdSense down. Money made this month, $6.67 US. Costs more to make videos. Yikes. Investments donors. Wow, I get about 1,600 hours a year. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, isn't it? Well, I mean, it is what it is, right? So we've made, what, 2 hours and 2 minutes. I guess I should probably call it a day. I can keep rambling on, but I imagine people don't want to hear me ramble, that's for sure. But I hope everybody's had a good day. I had a blast. 2 hours really went quicker than you think they would. But I really enjoyed it. And watch time is up. No money for views. Yeah. Did you hear? Anybody know Skypilot? I'm sure some of the Australian people know Skypilot. I know you know Skypilot, Keg. Put a video up about 3 or 4 weeks ago about AdSense, and he said that the AdSense wasn't going to be coming in until like March or April of next year. I don't know if that's the maybe it was. I don't think it would just be for him, but he was saying something about they were holding off until like the spring almost on a few things. Does anybody else know? Maybe that was just something that was happening for him or for a few channels. I don't know, but he put something on one of his videos about something that they were holding off on like payments or something until spring, which I don't know. I guess if they held off, even if they held off for a while, whatever interest, that'd be pretty incredible for them. So Cole Outdoors, what they're doing is unadvertising a lot of their videos by moving the threshold up. Country Cycle Cam, I got only 1,834 minutes of watch time this month. I'm not sure how much right now the I started the live streaming about the third week of September, and I honestly had hardly any time with the videos because I'd been on about a month and a half at that time, month and 3/4, and now I have 1,730 hours or something. Um, but that's honestly from the lives. It really is. Like I do, the views are starting to build up now from, um, as you put playlists and stuff like that. But I mean, a 5-minute video or 8-minute video is definitely going to build so much time. But if I get around 200 and some views, it still gets some, but it's definitely not going to amount to like in no amount of hours that they're looking for. Yeah, Mickey, you take care. Okay, thanks very much. I'm rambling on about a few things that I probably should just zip it up on, Mickey. Have a good day, Mickey. It was nice to have you here. That's it. Big cake. 7 more paid for October. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I know he was saying that the clip said something about there was like March or April to some that were going to see they were going to hold everything off, okay, and then make a lump sum, but it wasn't going to be till like March of next year, which is crazy. Yeah, Steve. Well, if doing long live streams helps, yeah, no, you're right. But I mean, as you can see, I can do a 2-hour live stream, but after that, I mean, honestly, I can't go on. I couldn't go 3 or 4. Steve, there's no way I could do like 6 or 7 or 9 hours like you. But I mean, you're doing something definitely with content, Steve, with a guitar, and that's incredible. But I still don't know. You can get tired sitting here for 2 or 3 hours just talking. So I don't have any idea how. And I remember, practicing and playing years ago. After 2 hours, I'd be done, like hunched over with the guitar or whatever. That'd be it for me. So I don't know how you did. Like you did what, 9 hours? Oh, there you go, 10-hour live stream. Yeah, I have no idea how you did it, my friend, but you did a fantastic job. Same here. And Country Cycle Camp says it takes me a couple hours to make a 3 to 5 minute video that maybe get 35 views. It is crazy, isn't it? It really is. But I hear so much talk. I don't know if a lot of stuff is rumors or what it is, but there's so much talk. And every time, just when I think I know a little bit what's going on, I check, and I hear from somebody else, and I'm like, I'm definitely in no loop here. I have no idea what's going on because you get tidbits here and there, and sometimes you're getting the truth, and sometimes you're just getting the that's what she said, not jokes, but you know what I mean. Cam, my last video, 2017 compilation, took me probably 20 hours to make 35. That's crazy, my friend. You should have more than that, my friend. You really should. That's nuts. But I hear that so often. People putting the time in, and I think making the video, you can get out there and film it, but putting it all together. I mean, I know Joe, and she sometimes takes like 3 or 4 hours on just putting just stuff together. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I've put this much hours in," but it's crazy, really. Oh wow. Let's see. Jordan Journey says I got 279 UK pounds for 3 years for filming last December. I got 65 UK for 6 months, and after I had $6 for this month, my drones cost me 5,000 UK hours of filming 1 year of my life in real time. That's crazy. Big Cake says my back gives out sitting so long. Okay, I imagine it. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with this. Not done with this, but I'm pretty much done. After I'm 2 hours and 10 minutes in right now, and I don't know how everybody else does. I really don't. Steve says, I'm not kidding. I was about to have a panic attack. I don't know how I went through it with a poker face. Steve, I have no idea. And I saw you, and I saw you, and you were going like this, but then you worked through it, and then you still had a couple hours left. I have no idea how Steve's doing this. I really don't know, my friend. Yeah, Joe says the same thing. She has no idea how you did it. You were doing incredible, and I mean, I only caught the last 2.5, 3 hours of the show, Steve, and that's just me sitting and watching. Like I'll sit for a bit, and then I was off doing stuff in the kitchen or around, but I could still hear you. I thought he's still sitting there for like hours and hours and hours. Drone Journey says the best point is I don't do this for money. Well, I understand, Drone Journey. I mean, I hear some, not people here, but I hear some people, and I think they think they're going to be making a killing from it. I mean, you'd have to have like either thousands of views or thousands of people, watching your stuff and that you really would, because there's no possible way. I see people even with 3 to 4,000 channels in that, and they're saying the same thing. They get so much a month or whatever. There's no possible way, unless you're one of these huge channels with thousands of views and stuff like that. It's impossible. There's no possible way to make a living. It's physically impossible. And Steve says, worried about fingers, but back was in pain the most. I imagine just being hunched over, Steve, that's hard on anybody. Yeah, Random Lady 1989, Vicky, it certainly was amazing, wasn't it? Steve did a fantastic job, right? Steve, Vicky, Random Lady 1989 is asking, do you ever think you'll ever do that again, Steve? Joan Journey says, yeah, no, it's a passion. Well, it has to be. It's something you enjoy. I mean, I just want to get to the point when I can get out filming with this new camera and put things together. I'm really looking forward to it, because I've seen what it can do, and it looks great. But now that the firmware's been updated, I definitely know what else I can do, and I'm really looking forward to us being able to get some stuff together. But like you said, this is just for fun. This is not ever going to make. I need to find a job and get back to work, because this is just, it's been a bunch of fun, and also I got to meet a lot of great people in that. So I don't want that to end. I really don't. That would bother me, to not be able to talk to a bunch of people, and a bunch of great people like you in that tier. So definitely want to continue that. Hopefully, I mean, as long as that people, keep talking that. But I can always go to streams to talk to people, but I want to talk to you people, if that makes sense. No, Country Cycle Cam, none of us can do this for money unless you have 100,000 subs or more. Exactly. You know what? There was somebody in one of the lives about a week ago, and they thought, oh, if I have this many thousand subs, and I mean, it wasn't a lot. It was just a certain amount. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to talk about it, because I don't, if I don't see them on here, but they were talking about it and thinking that they could make a living from it, and they would need, like you said, over 100,000 some or more to make a living, because and just make a basic living there, because you really couldn't make a surviving living from it. Yeah, Keg, Joe and I have talked about the same thing. Yeah, the stuff about making videos, that's great. But we even made Joe what she wants to do in the new year. I'm just talking, we don't have a lot of people. We have our friends here listening. But she wants to do the same thing. What she wants to do is change the logo. You know how they do the day with the logo there and the orange and the white. She wants to modernize that. She says that was just at the very beginning. That was a basic, she editing thing she put together. So it's just really like a stamp almost. So she wants to change that. We're not sure how we're going to do it, but she wants to change that up. So once we change that, well, we thought of the same thing. You hear Teespring, you hear about even Panic D videos, I think, do something along the same line as Teespring. They have got some kind of program that, or some ways to make merchandise. But we'd like to make something. It'd be kind of fun. But who knows? Like it would be great to do that. But I think you can probably make money not through like this with the videos and that. You could probably make a little bit, like you said, through like merchandise and stuff like that. I don't know. I might do it and be like make zero. So, but it can't hurt. Everybody else seems to be doing it and trying it. So why not? You just put your foot out there. If people say forget it, no big deal. Then you just either stop doing it or whatever. Just it is what it is. But it can't hurt to try. I mean, and I think it's a good thing, Keg. You could definitely. I don't know how you want to set it up, but you definitely, like with that name, Keg and Kegster and all that kind of stuff. I think it would go far for you, my friend. I really do. He says, so this Christmas I'm going to get 100 balloons and float to the moon and film myself with my drone. I may get lots of views. Oh gosh, Lee, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Johnny says, I'm not sure how I'll land yet. Joe says, Lee, you'll figure it out quick. John Journey, Jojo G, I will. Casey Nice, that I don't. I know who that fella is. I don't know him beyond that. Everybody talks about him. I know that McKinnon and what's that other fella, that guy from yeah, I can't even think the one from Pennsylvania. I don't know what his name is, but those are the three fellas that I hear about all the time. But I don't. Big Cake says I'm a Kegster stickers. I can do that, Cake. That'd be awesome. That really would be. That'd be a great bumper sticker or something. I think a shirt would be cool too. You make like T-shirts or like the sleeveless shirts. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'd wear a Kegster shirt in a second. Yeah, I'd definitely wear Keg if you did it. Joe and I would get them for sure. I know that for sure. I'm sure tons of other people here would. I know I would. And I'd wear it proudly, my friend. I would. Or bandana or something. Keg, I'm sure you've got lots of things to think about, and I'm sure you probably looked into things anyways. I really haven't looked into it, but I think it'd be kind of fun. It really would. I've seen tons of other people do it, so why not? Keg, no, not Keg. Skills, I'm back. I had a virtual meeting to attend. How's everybody? Good, Bob. I'm, I keep about 15 minutes ago. I told everybody I was going to get going, but we've been talking about merchandising, talking about AdSense, talking about a million things today, Bob. Just tons of stuff. Tons of different things today. I didn't know we were rambling on about hours and how things probably will change in the new year and stuff. Bob, just tons of stuff, like a lot of like fun stuff, not no disrespectful stuff to anybody, but just a lot of stuff that some people have some ideas or things are rumors. You never know. So it's kind of just fun to chat about a few things and see how things are. Cool outdoors. That elf on the shelf would be an awesome shirt, wouldn't it? It would be kind of cool. Hey, Keg. I think like the big Keg or Kegster or something on the either here or on the back or something. You could have like a world tour Keg, the Keg Kegster or Big Keg World Tour or something. Like the concert shows like Big Keg or Kegster or something, and then all the different places that Keg's gonna go to or something like that. Like on March 5th, Keg's gonna be here. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm just kidding around with you, buddy, but I think you definitely could go far with that, my friend. I really do. I think a lot of people would be into it. I really do. And I know Joe and we're not joking. We really would wear Kegster shirts. Cola doors, I think it'd go big. I always make a joke. Cola doors. There's a fella as the Airstream Dreams. He comes in once in a blue moon. When he used to come in, he'd go, "How's my idiot family?" or "How's my Joe?" You can tell it. I can't think exactly. That was something like that. So I always thought that'd be kind of humorous or something. But I don't know if we do that. But something to. Big Cake says ugly Christmas shirt. Oh yeah, Gil Skills Bob, are you going to go live tonight? I know usually Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays at 7 p.m. Just let us know if you are, my friend. Drone Journey. I may hire a bouncy castle to land on precision landing. It's the same thing to do. X marks the spot. You got that right. Oh my gosh. Gil Skills says, I sure am, Joe, at 7 p.m. Oh, good. So everybody, you know what? Gil Skills tonight, 7 p.m. Or what? Under 4 hours, 3.5 hours away to countdown there, Bob. Oh gosh. What? Steve, when I swallow, there's a pop sound in my throat. I just wanted to say that new weird thing here, laugh a lot. Really, Steve? Are you okay? Keg. No, I'm not kidding, my friend. Keg, I am not joking. I joke around and say stuff, but I'm not kidding. I really mean it. I think all that stuff would be. I think you'd really do well, my friend. I really do. Yeah, exactly. See, Keg. Joe and I, Cole Outdoor says I'd take a shirt, Keg. See, Keg, you've already got 3 people. I'm sure if we keep talking, I'm sure other people would pop up there. Woot woot, Bob. Bob, your countdown's begun, my friend. Joe says, Drone Journey, if you land on the X, someone wins a drone, but you have to like, subscribe, and share. Oh, gosh. Steve says, Joe, I was scared at first, but I think I'm just getting older. You're not getting older, you're just getting younger, Steve. Once the hair starts going silvery or white, Steve, then you notice things are changing. Oh, you're getting so old. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, Steve's getting so old. What are you, 35, Steve? I wish I was 35 again, my friend. Steve says, Joe, by the way, wife and kids don't get bored here with me. I'm sure they don't, Steve. I imagine, you must be able to serenade the kids and your wife all the time with your music, my friend. Just be great. Gosh, had we, no, I never thought in a million years we'd be able to make it to this time. We're 2 hours and 20 minutes in. Literally in like a couple minutes, I have to get off here because I'm still in Ask Questions. That's what, if Ask Questions Try It made the merchandise, you'd have to have a shirt that says it's minutes o'clock, it's time to make things happen. Wouldn't that be a great logo for them? Yeah, and Joe says, Steve, I bet there's never a dull moment at your place, I'm sure. Well, he's busy up till, what, about half an hour ago, 40 minutes ago, and then then he gets those kids to sleep, and then he's able to just smoothly settle in. Gil says, that would be awesome. Oh, gosh. And you know what, Gil Skills, Bob, do you have, like, I don't know, I know, different things, but do you think about doing merchandise, Bob, at all? Can you imagine, when you're always goofing around with people and says, that man has skills. I can imagine your merchandise, Bob. I can imagine you putting stuff out like shirts and stuff. That would be amazing, Bob. I really would. Younger whippersnappers. Keg, I love it. Oh no, understand, Steve. I understand. No, I'd love to, but I think the little kids should be. No, I don't think so either, Steve. You're doing the right thing, Steve. I recommend not doing it, my friend. No, I agree with you 100%. Especially little kids. No, not at all, Steve. You're on the right track there, my friend. We don't really. I mean, I know you've seen the kids and stuff, but we don't. They're not on all the time and that. And yeah, I mean, we don't talk about where we, we're in such and such city, but that's about the extent of it. But yeah, no, but everybody knows what I'm talking about. But Steve, you're doing the right thing. You are. Gils, because I want to, but I wanted to wait until I had more subs. I've been thinking it, though, because I've had requests from her. Yeah, Bob, Joe and I mean, we're not up in a whatever level, but we thought about it. I mean, everybody seems to be doing it, Bob. And you know what? If they talk the way they talk about such, jokingly, oh, you need 10,000 hours, that's physically impossible. I'd never make that in a million years. It doesn't matter if I spent the next 10 years, I wouldn't. But I said to Joe, come the new year, why not? Try it. I see a lot of other people doing it. They either say yes or no to it. That's what I take it as. I'm not trying to promote or say anything about it. I'm just saying we're going to try it. First thing we want to do is just change the logo of the channel from Idiot of the Day. Like, keep it Idiot of the Day, but just change it from the logo that it is to something different, and then go from there. Because, okay, a lot of people are talking about stuff like that. And you know what? If those, as they say, hours or whatever, that's a little crazy in my opinion. So might as well try different things. And I've heard a lot of other people say the same. So, but I think you do awesome at it, Bob. I really do. Gil Skills. You'd have something to definitely put out there, my friend. You would. Jojo says, I have so many visions of Kegster merchants. Thongs. Oh my gosh. Are you listening, Keg? Are you listening? Thongs, tank tops. So awesome. So, some with kittens on. I never thought of that. You're right. And, oh, Keg, you would need one with that knit cap. You wearing the knit cap. Oh my gosh, Keg. Keg, have you ever seen, there used to be a show called American Choppers. The Tuttles, Paul Tuttle, Sr. and Jr. When you wear those shades and the cap, I thought of Paul Sr. Anyways, if you know what I'm talking about, American Choppers, Bob, not Bob, Keg. I'm sure Bob knows what I'm talking about. But if you ever seen it, American Choppers is a pretty good show. What was that? Orange County Choppers. That's what they did. Drone Journey, Joe, this is a great idea for this channel live. 100 balloons, hook them up to live stream from space. It's like sending a satellite to meet ET. I'm sure he can inform them about the human race. Yeah, you got it. You got it, Lee. Yeah, exactly. Keg, you're right. Bob, maybe get more subs because exactly. Keg, you know what? That's what we need. We all need a channel promoting each other. Like, I think that's a good idea. I love Big Keg, perhaps. Well, hey, you know what? I know we're just goofing around and talking about things, but honestly, it doesn't hurt because I see different things in the works for next year, so who knows? Oh yes, Nick Caps with Keg Strong, and this would be the moneymaker Keg. Have a business plan. Exactly. You'll need a business manager, Keg. Exactly. You were wrapping up 25 minutes ago and you're still going. I know, and I actually do have to go in a minute. It's 3:24. It's ask questions always says it's a minute's clock. It's time to make things happen. About a minute. All you need to. Cole says what we need to do is all go into one channel. Exactly. You imagine that, just one huge channel. Yeah. Exactly. Cole, let's see. Not hard doing 4 hours over. Halfway there. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, but I'm done now, Cole outdoors, because I literally it's 3:25. I have to actually get going. I have 10 minutes to get my son. Let me just finish it up. Our journey, no bad idea. Costs too much on the data plan and worried about the Wi-Fi connection. You'd make it. You would easily make it 3 hours. I could see doing it, Cole outdoors, but I can't now. I've been almost 2.5 hours in, and I actually have to go just because it's minutes clock is asked question says it's 3:25. I've got 10 minutes to get picking up my son. Country Cycle Cam. See you, Jeff. See you, Country Cycle Cam. It's great to have you here. Vicky, Random Lady, 1989. See you around, Jeff. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. You too. I'll be back Thursday. Just won't be on tomorrow, everybody. That's all. Bye, Jeff, and go get Ethan. Desmond's daughters, have a good daughter, my friend. We'll see you. Big Keg. Hooroo, everyone. Keg, it was great. I had a fantastic time, everybody. Today was so much fun. It was. Steve believes. Steve, it was a great day. It was. I had a blast, everybody. Lee, Drone Journey. Well, I'll have to contact Child Support. Lee, thanks. Thanks, Joe. Have a good one. Random Lady, Big Keg, Gil Skills, Bob, everybody that was here, Cool Outdoors. Happy Trails Hiking. Hey, Kay, how are you? It's just coming in at the beginning. Happy Trails. I'm just leaving. I apologize. It's time for me to make, as asked question, try it says it's time to make things happen and get out of here. It's 3:26 here now. I've actually went a minute over. Ethan's done at 3:35. I've got now 9 minutes to get to his school and pick him up. Everybody, Kay, everybody, thank you so much. Take care. We'll see you at 7 tonight, Bob. We'll come on and check you out there at 7 tonight. At the end level, have a great day. Yeah, you too, Kate. Everybody, Steve Lee, Desmond Donders, Skills, Big Keg, Random Lady, 1989, Cole Outdoors. Everybody that was here today. Joe, Drone Journey. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm sorry that I have to go, but I have to run, okay? I have to go get Ethan. Thanks again, everybody. Okay, bye-bye. Go. We will keep you forever. Take care, Cole Outdoors. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.